gained weight, the nigga that lost weight, lifted weights or some shit doing with some weight.
So he big as hell now.
Man, that nigga got muscles and shit, man, so he ain't bullshit this time.
I like red balls, I type, light skin, that's black, hello.
G-Fan, that's fantastic. Fantastic. G-Fan, that's fantastic. Fantastic. G-Fan, that's fantastic. Fantastic. G-Fan, that's fantastic. Fantastic.
That's good, fantastic.
I like red balls, I type, light skin, that's black, hello.
G-Fan, that's fantastic. Fantastic. G-Fan, that's fantastic. Fantastic. G-Fan, that's fantastic. Fantastic. G-Fan, that's fantastic. Fantastic.
That's good, fantastic.
Yo, what up, what up, what up? Y'all know the deal, man. Like and share, like and share, like and share. So we get this thing out everywhere. There's anywhere in the world you could be, but you're supposed to be right here with me, the BABG OG. And I appreciate y'all pulling up on me, man. Let's get into it. Now, I've come to the realization that I'm not crazy. You're not crazy. It's okay for everybody else to talk their shit. It's okay for everybody else to celebrate themselves. It's okay for everybody else to get, seminars and all these different things and so on and so forth. I was just thinking about this, man. Like Tony Robbins, like that's one of the dudes, like motivational speaker, right? You have these dudes, man, these white dudes that go along and they tell people, all people through all walks of life, no particular race, gender, political, sexual, any of those type of organizations, just people in general. You're a great person. There's greatness within you. You can do it. Set goals, do this, do that. And here recently and lately, man, it's just come to me. It's really been a fucking epiphany that, bro, nigga, I'm the black Tony Robbins, nigga. I'm nigga Robbins, nigga. All right. Being a man is hard, and I'm gonna cover that because we had this thing to go viral about a person, a transitioner, okay, a white man, a white woman, biological woman that transitioned to a man, understanding and seeing how hard it is just being a man. Okay, you guys remember a couple years back, there was a lesbian woman that did this same thing, a social experiment, to where she started posing as a man and living life as a man. And she talked about it and she chronicled it in an actual book, man, about how lonely it was and how depressed she was and just how no one gives a fuck about men. Okay. This is the superpower that men have. We never, ever even talk about or consider it. The lack of care, the lack of concern, the lack of just giving a fuck about whatever a man has going on. Okay. Especially when it comes to negative and hard times and whatnot, what have you, bro. It's so much shit we motherfucking just eat and you know what I'm saying, put that shit on your you know what I'm saying, put it on your back and carry it. All right. Black men get that 1,000 times over. Okay. All right. And that's on a light day. Every other day is motherfucking infinity, nigga. So for all you niggas out there, bitches, hoes, whoever, you got something to say, fuck you. Okay. Fuck you. All right. Until you go tell Tony Robbins, and you go tell whoever else, you go over there and you tell the bitches that's been talking about abort black male babies. You go over there and tell the bitches that's been calling black men bullet bags. If a black man even says something about, you know, protecting himself in self-defense, you a woman beater. Oh, you like beating women. No, I said, if a woman is trying to kill me or harm me or any person, whatever, I have the right as a human being to protect myself. No, you don't hit no woman regardless. All right, well, hey, that's your dumbass fault. Let the bitch kill you, okay? All right? And we got something pulling up for that again that's gonna, you know, again, we showed you the highest domestic violence rate of who? High domestic violence rate belongs to lesbians, okay? Female on female, you know, relationships. But hey, black men somehow still get it every 34 seconds, you know. So listen, man, I am determined from this point on to stand in this shit 10 toes down. Okay. 24/7, 365, nigga. Until I'm tired. And I don't get tired, nigga. No Kevin Gates. You don't like it, don't watch me. Don't listen to me. Get the fuck on. If you feel some type of way about it, slap me when you see me. But just know now. Just know. When you raise that hand and all right, just know what come next. You better stop. Cause I'm gonna wait till you connect now. I ain't gonna let you raise your hand and just, you know, and let off. I gotta let you hit me. And I'm And then after I make the sound, oh damn, he must have been he had to been hurt. But a nigga big as him made that nigga, that big ass nigga said, oh. As soon as I said that, oh. And we already know, man. Hey, son. Every day you bro, ain't nobody that fucking stupid in their life, bro. For real. Nobody's that dumb. I'm telling you, bro. Nobody's that dumb, bro. You don't want to be that guy. Especially when it's free. Shout out to my man Tallis, man, for the 12, brother. I greatly appreciate you, man. Y'all already coming in, man. Hey, shout out to the breakdown yesterday, man. Thank you for considering me for the interview. It went very, very well. I had a lot of detractors and things in there, but hey, man, you know how we do. Hey, I'm here. I ain't hard to find. Well, let's get into this, man. This thing's going viral. Shout out to the Daily Wrap Up crew, man. Daily Wrap Up crew brothers. I think they're out of New York. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the New York niggas. You know what I'm saying? And they have something that's going viral right now. The conversation they had with Dr. Umar. Right? Okay. And we just gonna play that and we'll go from there. Fair use. Let's get to it.
Where the lawyer at? Where the business owner at? Where your city council person at? We abandon black boys, and then we blame black men for poor choices in mates that they should not even have to make if we did a better job raising our boys the right way. At the end of the day, if I'm gonna call myself a man, the ultimate responsibility for reconstruction of the black community rests with me. Yes, they have a role. Yes, they have responsibility. But as a man, as a leader, to say I can't fix this shit unless she changes, that's not the definition of a man.
Oh, I mean,
I think we're on two different accords. Like, I don't think we're saying that. What I'm saying is I'm capable of being that leader, that provider. I've worked hard in my life. You get what I'm saying? I should not have to.
You still go back to individualism.
But I only feel like we tell black men that we have to now deal with masculine women with children.
Why is she masculine?
Dr. Umar, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. It's not my problem. No one asks a man, why are you broke? No one asks a man, why are you feminine? No one asks a man, why are you fucking crazy as hell? Why are you homeless? No one gives a fuck, okay? So what's happened is men have come to that understanding, and you start applying that across the board. Even when you're good and you're great, you're doing great things, it's not enough, okay? The black man doing great things is not enough. Oh, broke ass nigga. Oh, lame ass nigga. Oh, nerd ass nigga. You think you're doing something. Black men, the stand-up, the stand-up black man, the good black man. Making money don't make you good. I ain't talking about the money, bitch. Okay? Or bitch ass nigga. I'm talking about the man that does what he's supposed to do legally, takes care of his responsibilities. Okay, even more so if he has children. Okay, he does what he's supposed to do. This man's not out here motherfucking scamming. He's not out here motherfucking banging and slanging. He's not out here motherfucking being a terrorist to his own community. He's not out here causing harm. He's doing good. Okay, even if he's not out here motherfucking working at the soup kitchen and you know what I'm saying and helping the homeless, just by him not adding to the criminal aspect of the fucking black community, man, he's doing something good. Do y'all not understand that? Bruh, niggas are so down bad. Bruh, you, as long as you're not doing bad, bruh, you're doing a great fucking service. Okay? By simply choosing not to participate in the nigga shit. By simply choosing not to be the nigga that these hoes say they love and they like. Okay? Jail niggas. All right? Thugs, gangbangers, drug dealers, scammers. Just by choosing not to be one of them niggas, bro, and say, hey, I'm gonna do this the right way, bro, you are doing a great thing as a black man. Because what are you doing? You're setting the standard for young black men to go by. Okay? You're setting the standard for young black men to look at you and see, you know what I'm saying, what you can be if you do shit the right way. And again, man, the IT dude, the skilled trade dude, okay, he's gonna make more money than the drug dealer nigga. Because you know what's the drug dealer nigga gonna happen? He's gonna get caught. He's gonna go to jail. He's gonna lose everything. All right, all of them, same shit always happen. Whether you go back to the motherfucking 60s and 70s, up now to the 2020s, whatever the fuck. Okay, niggas and hoes alike. Bitches just got caught with 200 pounds of cocaine. Them bitches finna come out. Them bitches finna come out with great pussy hair, man. If they ever get out. Okay? So what are we talking about here? All right? Shout out to my man Kid Cloud Zach, man. Shout out to the squares, man. I love being a square. Shout out to Jay. Again, listen, yeah, even if you, bro, the marriage shit, that's what I'm telling you, is that, you know, you corny, you this, you that. Bro, do you understand the greatest of black men here get criticized for what? From nothing ass motherfuckers? That's another problem I keep telling y'all too, man. Listen, the lowest of the low have the loudest fucking voice and get to speak on people that are not on their level. Okay? Bro, a business in the projects or whatever, bro, lifelong fucking government assistance abuser has nothing to say to me about nothing. I don't care. Whether you ugly, whether you fine or whatever the fuck, bitch, you broke. And you got a gaggle. You have a gaggle, a litter of children, okay? I don't give a fuck about your opinion, bitch. Okay? I don't care about your opinion. Your opinion should be valid. But yet, lo and behold, those are the loudest voices and the people that somehow get to set the standard and get to set who's broke, who's rich, who's cool, who's weird, who's lame. But no, bitch, you broke, you poor. You got poor, and you're a poor pussy manager. Shut up. Okay? Shut up. And it's not, and again, the majority of these bitches ain't fine. It ain't like it all the fine bitches in the projects and Section 8 and, you know, 37 kids. No, it'd be the ugly bitches. You know, ugly bitches, big backs, you know what I'm saying, looking like TD Jakes and Flavor Flav and Holiday Heart, Ving Rhames. But lo and behold, black men supposed to actually, oh man, But what are we saying, man? Listen, I am not responsible for these little terrorist demonic niggas. I am not. No, I am not. And I will not take responsibility for the poor, very, very poor conditions of the black community. I will not. Dr. Umar doesn't know what a good leader is. Okay. And with me being in my profession, what you guys know my profession is, I know what good leadership is. Okay. Leadership is a part of my fucking profession. Okay. The first part of leadership is understanding who and what you are leading. Right. Okay. And imparting discipline when necessary, or separating those people when necessary. There are some people that cannot be led. Okay. There are going to be some people that are just not going to get down with the program and going to be, as we say, OFP, own fucking program. I'm going to do it my way. And you know how to do with those people? You have to fucking set and make an example out of those people, because if everybody gets to do own fucking program, the mission never gets accomplished, because everybody starts saying, well, hell, if he can do it, I can do it. If she can do it, I can do it. If nobody's following the fucking rules, why would be the only asshole or the dummy following the rules around here? That's why you have them. That's why you have societal fucking norms. That's why you have fucking laws, because without that, everything goes haywire. Okay. Without consequences, again, not even just laws. Without consequences, people do whatever the fuck they want. Okay. And lo and behold, that's what black women have been in the attitude of for I don't know how long. And that's one of the major issues and problems, because there haven't been any consequences. Hold on. Shout out to my man, Jarrell, for the 5. It's not black men's job to fix community that gives them zero incentive to participate in. Exactly, bro. Whenever you get into it, man, it ain't enough. It ain't enough. You're broke. You're lame. These bitches don't want you, bro. You even these simp ass niggas, bro. And this is why I say you can't. Umar Johnson is not fit to fucking do this, because Umar Johnson is too dependent upon black women. Okay, all these black leaders are the same thing, bro. They tell black women what they want to hear. And the crazy part about it is, once upon a time, Umar Johnson, and they've been on his ass ever since. That's why he changed. It's why he changed his tone, because we all know, a long time ago, Umar Johnson said some of the most truthful shit ever to be said in niggerdom. Okay. Fuck that! It's gonna be some of these little niggas on the corner I cannot psychologize. Some of them gonna have to be put to sleep. Fuck that! Dr. Umar, what happened, brother? What happened? We know what happened. You caught on. Black women loved your message. Black women started supporting you, and we know what you cannot do. You cannot tell black women the truth and tell them it's your fucking fault. A leader does that. A leader not only holds himself accountable, but he holds the people that he leads accountable. If and when you are not in order, it's my job to give you correction. It's my job to tell you you are out of order. Maybe you have not been properly trained. Maybe you don't know how things are supposed to work. Don't give me that bullshit about how we always did it. No, it's not about how we always did it, or this is how it works for me. This is what we do. This is the routine. This is the standard. This is what you shall do in order to be led for completion of the mission, overall mission of the entire group, Dr. Umar. So where you're speaking from, brother, about leadership, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Okay? A leader assesses the people that he's leading, and he adjusts accordingly. Everybody across the board. One of the worst, and it started out this way, but they changed it. One of the worst leadership fucking styles is the many suffer for the few. Okay? Everybody hates that. Okay? Back in the day, we had the infamous fucking movie where, you know, Buddy Private Powell was fucking up. And what did they do? Because Private Powell kept fucking up so much, everybody had to do push-ups. He made the fucking boot camp so much harder for everybody else. What they do? They beat his ass with some socks. Put the motherfucking soap in that sock and beat his motherfucking ass. Punishment. Black women don't have that. Okay? There is no motherfucking soap sock for black women. And I'm not promoting or suggesting they should be physically assaulted in any way, shape, form, or fashion. I'm simply using that as an analogy. Okay? Usually, if and when you do that and you used to be able to use those methods, what would happen was you would have the majority put pressure on or punish those that were causing them to suffer from within. They will handle it themselves at their own level. Okay? But what you come to find out, the end result of that was the fucking Private Powell. Goddamn, you know what I'm saying? Hey, it was a price to pay. Motherfuckers went to go see Uncle Charles. Right? Right? So understanding that, it's better to just separate those people, right? Like you said, Dr. Umar, everybody gonna have to go to sleep, but a lot of these niggas will have to motherfucking be removed, man. Get out of here. Excommunicato. You're no longer allowed. You cannot come to the picnic. You cannot come to the family reunion. You cannot come to the function. You can't play dominoes. You can't play spades. Bitch, you got to get up out of here. No. Okay? Exactly. All right. Full Metal Jacket, finance man. But Dr. Umar is the major issue and problem we have because it's a black man saying this. So when a black man says this, you know, of note in the black community or whatnot, what have you. See, Dr. Umar know it. You niggas just lazy. You niggas just broke. You niggas just don't want to take responsibility. No. And what Umar is in his mid to late 40s. I know Umar is way older than me. Not way older than me, but substantially older than me. So how old is Umar, y'all? Is Omar 50? I think Omar is closer to being a Gen Xer than he is being a millennial. Shout out to my man Jim Rat, man. Just like in the military, motherfuckers don't want to follow standards. Recommend UCMJ put that rank and pay on the line. That don't work. Recommend second separation. Jim Rat, thank you exactly. In the military, which is the ultimate fucking form of leadership, okay, the standard, the military complex, man, is the ultimate motherfucking standard and example of leadership. Okay, all right. That's it. Point blank, period. You as that leader have to take responsibility for the failure of your unit, your group, or whatever, the people that you're over. But at the same time, if and when you see a culture or a trend, it is your job to change it and start understanding that, hey, there are just some people that are more detrimental to the group than are beneficial, and you have to remove them. Okay? They're so detrimental to the fucking group, they have to be removed. You know the motherfuckers I see get kicked out of the motherfucking Navy every day, man. People get kicked out of the Navy, in the Army, the Air Force, the Marines every day, B. All right? Because what? Humans are humans. Putting that motherfucking uniform on don't make you a model citizen, don't make you a stand-up person. Man, it's all kinds of crazy motherfuckers in the military, man. Murderers, rapists, drug dealers, anything, any crime that goes on outside in the real world happens in the military, man. NCIS is a real thing, nigga. I know they turned into a show, but NCIS is real shit. Okay? So again, man, as a man, again, in the epitome of leadership field, all right, brother, your definition of leader is horrible, right? Your definition of a leader is horrible, brother. Just horrible. You at the CO over here cannot take responsibility for the sailor in another command. Okay? Black women have separated themselves and put themselves in their own class repeatedly on record. Black women say they are not with black men. They're their own entity. So if they declare themselves as their own entity, I can't lead them. When Ice Cube got on there and said, hey, I created something for black people, and the Fox Soul, like, well, what about black women? Black women ain't black people? Yeah, but what about us? Dr. Umar, until that's fixed, I don't want to hear shit about leading these bitches, bro. I want to hear it. I don't. Until black women identify themselves as black people and actually link to, that's why I say there's no such thing as our women. Those are just the women that we're attached to. Okay? I refuse, bro. I refuse.
Because she's had to raise the kids alone. Not one woman,
So
brother. A whole community.
So you mean to tell me the only woman I can look forward in my life is a masculine woman that has kids by other men?
No,
that's what I have to look forward to.
But I'm telling you, mistakes made by black men systemically gave rise to the conditions that allowed her to be masculine and made her end up with a man that you consider to be less than what he should be. And I'm telling you, black men are responsible for her being masculine because we have not helped her raise them children. And when I say help them raise them children, I don't mean you as the stepdad.
No,
I mean you as an active member in the community where we go to every single parent black mother and say, how many sons you got? 2? How many sons you got? 2? Well, guess what? That's your son's big brother. That's your son's big brother. He taking them to school. He doing the homework.
Nigga, so that's even worse. Brother, that's even worse. Bro, no. Did somebody give me, how old is Umar? Somebody give me Umar's age. And again, shout out to the brothers that do that. Listen, no. If the Lord put that on your heart, okay, to go out here and save the community, my nigga, and go door to door knocking, you know what I'm saying? All right, by all means, brother, do it. I'm not going to knock you for it. But telling me that I'm a poor example of a black man or I'm not the highest standard of a black man because I refuse to do that, you crazy out your motherfucking mind and head. Nigga, you better get the fuck out of my face. Tell that bitch to close her legs, stop having all them goddamn babies by these ain't shit niggas. That's where we need to start. So 48, yeah, he's closer to being fucking almost, is that a millennial or is that fucking Gen Xer? He's much closer to being a fucking Gen Xer. And this is shit we talking about, bro. That's that old nigga mentality. That shit is dead. Young niggas don't fall for this shit. Bruh, do not go out here, bro. That's even worse than the stepdaddy, because at least the stepdaddy getting the pussy. At least the nigga that signed up to be the stepdaddy, man, hey, he getting that pussy. Okay? You mean to tell me that I'm finna fucking provide for, and again, the most valuable thing in the world is what, y'all? The most valuable commodity in the fucking world, bro, is what? Shout out to S-Climactic, man. What type of fuckery is this? Stay on that next, bro. Oh, you know it, man. Shout out to G. This a big-ass brother guy. No, sir. No. Bro, the most valuable commodity in the world is time. You can never get it back. You can never get that shit back. Shout out to Kendall. Time. You can never get that time back, man, once it's gone. Okay? And as a man who's invested time in a child's life that I actually had investment in and loved and cared for as my own, and to have it snatched away like it was nothing, brother, fuck that shit, bro. That right there in itself, man, for youth and brothers talk about this. A lot of the brothers that have done it, and I've heard them tell the stories. Do you know it's brothers out here, man, that get in these big brother programs and get in these community things and whatnot, what have you, and they mentor these boys and they do these things, these young black men, and then lo and behold, come to find out so many of them get murdered and they just got to leave it alone. Bro, you're literally telling these men to put them in a situation. And again, I know that could be extreme, okay? But PTSD situation possibly, man. And then furthermore, like I said, bro, for you, shout out to King Randall. King Randall said this, bro, you literally and Dr. Umar even said this. Listen, why are you going to have black men wasting time? And this is what's crazy, because Dr. Umar said this, and King Randall's already doing this. Dr. Umar understands the concept of you have to remove these boys away from their environments, their homes. Their homes are cesspools of simpatry, of poverty, of feminine mindset, of a hatred for intelligence and logic. Even Dr. Umar is saying, hey, send these boys to this school and they're going to live there. It's going to be a dormitory, college-style setup to where everything of their life happens at this school. I have to remove them away from you because you don't have the life skills. You don't have the common sense. You don't have even the human decency, okay, to properly raise them. So for a black man to go door to door and say, hey, you got 2 sons, you got two sons, I'm gonna be your big brother, I'm gonna be your big brother. You do all this glorious, lustrous shit, and then 3 years down the line, you see a young nigga on the corner, and you like, hey, man, don't I remember you from somewhere or something? Yeah, nigga. What the fuck? The fuck you want, nigga? Hold on, young brother. Brother, I'm just talking to you. I'm just trying to see or whatever. Hey, your mom name? Yeah, nigga, what the fuck you talking about my mama for? Nigga, what the fuck, nigga? Brother, you don't remember me? You don't remember me, bro? You know what I'm saying? We did the big brother thing or whatever, and I used to take you to the... Man, I don't give a fuck about that lame ass shit, nigga. I'm out here get this motherfucking paper, dog. Fuck out my face, nigga. Move around, nigga, before I motherfucker pop your ass. I refuse, bro. I refuse. If you actually start doing something positive and there's a positive change in a lot of these boys' lives, these women, and I've heard black men tell this story too, they will snatch them out of the program because a lot of women need these young boys to be on dummy missions so they can survive and benefit. The number one reason why the crack epidemic and the drugs and all this other shit and the gang banging got so big and got so motherfucking crazy and out of hands because these women were cool and fine with reaping the benefits of the criminality. It is black women's fucking fault. Yes, it is. You've raised these monsters. You've turned the community into fucking this because you've been at the helm of it. You've been the mother and the father, remember? And your mother and fatherness has fucked everything away. So you crazy as shit if you think I'm gonna motherfucking pull up in here, man, and try to be Superman and change the motherfucking shit around on an individual basis in households of strangers I don't fucking know. Man, you crazy as shit. You're a failure as a leader to even suggest that a black man should do that. No, start fresh on your own and you work it from your home, brother. It starts in the home. As a psychologist, you understand that, Dr. Umar. As a therapist, as a licensed professional of mental health, you know this. So for you to say and to even make it, to even make it seem like it's possible for a black man to undo severe mental, emotional, whatever kind of fucking trauma and shit that's already been raised and instilled in this child. This is the essence of the being of that child, this young boy. Bruh, why are you setting black men up for this fucking failure, man? This heartache, this pain. Why are you doing that? I know why. Because again, man, this is your brand. You got to look good for black women, and you got to get black women and motherfucking send them kids to your school, brother. And again, shout out to you for finally getting the school done. This shit's still opening too late from what I'm just saying. So what? You can get them, reap them benefits from the white man, the same white man. Now, what Dr. Umar is not going to tell y'all, right? Which the school, great thing, great thing, great thing. But the more impoverished children that Dr. Umar has, what does Dr. Umar get, y'all? The more impoverished young black kids that Dr. Umar has in his school, what does Dr. Umar get, y'all? Gabe, hey, brother, again, there's a risk of everything, but some risks are unnecessary. See, there's this thing called operational risk management, Gabe, and you have to determine whether the risk outweigh the reward. There's no reward in this. There's not a big enough reward in this, and there's not enough chances of it being successful. Not only do you take risks where the risk of the rewards outweigh the risk, okay, or the mission success outweighs the risk for it, brother, it has to be actually accomplishable. This is not accomplishable. You another great point is, and this, I left this out of leadership, is not leading your fucking people into failure. Okay. One of the most important things of being a leader is not knowingly, okay, going headlong into failure unnecessarily, unfortunately. All right. If there's a motherfucking war tomorrow and war is at your door or whatever, and you know, unstoppable force and movable objects, whatever, hey, you got to fight. Be prepared to fight. But if you know there's an adversary that you're not prepared yet for, you don't have the possibility of actually being successful at that mission, you don't take that mission. You don't. If it's unnecessary, that's another part of leadership also. Dr. Umar is not only telling black men to take on a mission, okay, that's a losing mission at this point, okay? All right? But the fucking the person that you're going up against, man, is not just them. It's black women, it's black men minded simps, and it's the fucking government behind them, bro. Black men, the good black men y'all talk about that want to fix this shit, bro. You cannot beat that. You cannot beat it. Gabe, and I would tell those other men they're wrong. I would tell those other men they have a poor understanding of risk, or they're a poor judgment of their own faculties. Again, there have been greater men that have tried and failed. Now, am I saying black men just shouldn't do anything? No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm not going on some black pill shit to where, like, black people are finished and black people should be done. No. See, this is the importance of having these conversations. This is why I like to push back, like Gabe A, to make my point. Listen, I'm saying that black men need to start focusing on like-minded individuals. All right. Black men need to start focusing on their own children if and when they have them. Okay. Black men need to be dealing with, if there is a black woman that she had like a divorce or whatever, or she was dumb as fuck or whatever, and she's actually on the right path. She's doing everything she's supposed to be fucking doing. Okay. And she's supporting you and funding whatever your activities you're doing with this young boy, and she's paying for it out of her pocket, and she's making sure and being steady, and she's not just a spiteful, bitter bitch that's using this as an opportunity to go make more kids. Hey, man, take that. Do it, brother. If you have that in your heart, the kindness of your heart, to be a big brother to a kid that's coming from a good household of a woman that was either a divorcee, or the dad died, a widower, or hey, she was a young hottie thotty back in the day, but she done got her act together, and she can show you and prove, okay, that she's really, really not on no ratchet bitch shit, brother. By all means, take that. But are we talking about going to the fucking projects, bitch, bro? And this bitch got 4 kids by 4 different niggas. Come on, dog. You hear the baby crying in the background, bro? You're a fucking fool, dog. You're a fool. You're a fool to think you're gonna be able to fix that, brother. You're not. Everybody can't make it, dog. And that's the problem. The problem is we keep focusing on the lost niggas. Okay? That's another big thing I told y'all I'm gonna be real big about once I get into this thing fully. Bro, we need to celebrate the good kids, the good boys, the good black boys, the ones that ain't on no street shit, that ain't trying to be the next motherfucking, the next fucking gangbanger of the year. You know what I'm saying? They actually are performing well at grade level or above in reading, writing, math, science, all these different things, education. We need to start celebrating them. So again, it's an incentive. The problem is, again, and it's crazy, man, because I'm telling you, as the smart kid, as the nerd kid, bro, there was no incentive for me to be smart. The worst thing you could be is the smart kid, dog. Oh, nerd ass nigga. Oh, lame ass nigga. You smart. You think you smart. Bruh, intelligence is hated in the black community, dog. You are ostracized, picked on, and joked and everything else if you're the actual smart kid, bro. All right? It's a problem. You know what I mean?
He gonna spend a couple hours with him every Saturday. He got his own kids too, but he gonna make time for you.
Nigga, you crazy. He got his own kids too? Nigga, what? Dr. Umar, where is the funds that this mother's going to give this man for not only spending time, and then furthermore, how is this man going to keep his kids from getting corrupted? Okay? By more than likely these little demons. Yeah, I'm saying it. These little niggas is bad out here, man. Bro, I saw a horrible story, man. Very, very scary. I think it was either Baltimore or somewhere where they're having a big problem with these kids carjacking cars, stealing cars. 2 13-year-olds, man. 13-year-old kid stole a car, Going on a joyride with another kid. Can't drive for shit. Don't know what he's doing. Side swipes one car and then runs full speed on, bro. 70 miles per hour or something crazy to a parked school bus on the passenger side. Crunches the passenger side, knocks out the passenger, tries to drag the passenger away from the scene. Luckily, some lady was there to witness it and tell him to stop trying to move the kid. And of course, what does this little bastard do? He ran off. Left his friend, okay, there to die. They had to put the kid in a medically induced coma, brain swelling, all this shit. Man, again, kids are impressionable, bro. The worst thing you could ever do, nigga, is bring the devil into your own household. You think I'm around my kids too, nigga? Please stop. And the shit you talking about again. Dr. Umar specifically said, go door to door. How many kids you got? 2. How many kids you got? 2. Well, damn, you mean to tell me you got 2 kids and ain't no man already involved in their life? Why not? 2 kids by a man. Let's just say it's one man. More likely, we know the stats though. The stats say it's a 60% chance if she got 2 kids. Stats say this, not me. Okay, with black women. Stats say, okay, and this came from a black woman. Kristen Carrison put this out there now, y'all. Okay, a black woman that believes in swirling put this data and information out here. 60% of the black women that have children by multiple men. So that means out of the 2 households, at least one of those groups, more likely than not, are going to have 2 dudes, 2 different dads, 2 different kids, right? So you mean to tell me you couldn't find neither one of the fathers out of the 2 kids you have to be about shit enough to spend time with his own child? No, ma'am. No. We already starting off wrong. 2 kids? I'm supposed to take on 2 for my own kid with my own kid or kids? Listen to what you're saying, Dr. Umar. You said, let's just stick there, man. Think about this, bro. Listen to the scenario he said. Kids. 2 kids. 2 different households. He said, she got 2 kids, she got 2 kids. You're going to be the big brothers for one household. You're going to be the big brother for the other household. Dr. Umar, 2 children, brother. Do you know how crazy it is keeping up with just one? And I had twins. My own kids, but I had twins, bro. You know how hard it is to get trained? Hey, sit down. Sit your. I got my kids claim, bro. One of the things I always had, man, was they're so well behaved. Oh my God. It's like they're not even here. It's like basically, these some good nigga children. Basically, white people, especially all white people, always be they're so well mannered and they're quiet and they're not running all over the place. What do you do with them? I just raise them. But then too, that's a father versus a mother. Again, man, the father's gonna be the bad guy. It's my job to be the disciplinarian. It's my job to set the standard, set order, what you can and can't do. Hey, you come home, man. Hey, the home is your playground. As long as you ain't finna break and tear shit up now. But hey, have fun. Okay, your kid, enjoy it. This is your home. A whole playroom, all the toys, do whatever you want. Have a ball. But when we get out here in public, okay, and we eating, or we in the stove, not the store, the stove, don't you say nothing, don't you touch nothing, and act like you got some motherfucking sense, or I'm whoop your motherfucking ass. Yes. That's how you get order. So if I take my well-mannered kids, and I never forget this. I never forget this, y'all. Where was this? Who was this? My youngest kid? It was my youngest kid, or I think it's my son. I think it's my youngest son, or we might have all been together. And I'll never forget this. Right? It was this little white kid, and we were out in some shopping mall or whatever the fuck, and this little white girl had a fucking temper tantrum, bro. She fell out, all falling out on the ground and whatever. And she's about the same age my kid was at the time. So I say something like 5, 6 years old. And I hate you. I'm fucking, oh, no, not going. No, I want this, I want that. Fuck this. I fucking hate you, mom. And the kid actually hit the mom. And my kid witnessed this and saw this. And of course, we're both watching, right? Looking at this thing, and I'm just shaking my head, and my kid's not so anything. And as soon as he saw the child hit the parent, he looked at me. I look at him, and I kindly said, "You ever do that to me, I'll beat your motherfucking ass right there on the spot." Okay? With love. Again, humans emulate behavior. That's the reason things, that's especially at younger ages. If they see one kid do something, they think that they can do it too, no matter what you were doing. Okay? So if and when you see your kid is model child, you trained them up and la la la, and now you go get these two fucking demons and you bring them around your kid and they cussing and fussing and trying to steal shit out the stove and whatever and all this other shit. What did it just do to you, all the hard work you did in your parenting? You've introduced your children to behavior they didn't even know that a child was supposed to do. You understand what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Dr. Umar is literally telling black men to risk their relationship with their own children and the development of their own children by stranger ass, nothing ass bitches that doesn't have too many kids with ain't shit niggas. No, brother. We're not here for that. Not happening. Hey, bro, listen. Hey, that my child hit me in public. I'm gonna hit their ass right back. And if I gotta go,
you going to jail. That statement gonna send you to jail.
Going. I wish my kid would. I'm like she fighting and hitting. I had to let my kid know they don't. Hey, listen, daddy loves you, but you don't hit your dad or your mom. Okay, you don't hit us. We don't play that. That's kids don't hit parents. That's some shit we don't do. Had to pull them off, but immediately right there, like in that. Listen, man, time. People really don't understand timing, man. Timing. All right. If you catch something at the perfect timing, bro, it can be so much more impactful. Like I said, that's the first time my kid had ever seen a child hit an adult, especially their parent, and cuss them out and all this other shit, right? And I know it was to a fever pitch of just I can't believe I'm watching it because we looked at it, we were all, and he looked at me. I saw his head turn to after that first he and I had to let him know right then and there, hey, you ever do that shit to me, I'll beat your motherfucking I didn't say beat your motherfucking ass. I say motherfucking ass, but I beat your ass right there where you did it. I told him that instantly. He had to do it. Man, again, human beings, bro, you have to train them. All right. The reason why we turned out and now in this day and age where you can't hit them kids, y'all beating them kids, make ass whoopings great again. Listen, man, spare the rod, spoil the child is real shit. All right. Spare the rod, spoil the child is real shit. Another reason why we get our ass kicked and whooped by these, especially when it comes to education and shit, bro, these other cultures, they beat the shit out of their kids, man. They get out of line. That's real shit. You are getting the whooping. Yes. Malga. Make ass whoopings great again. Africans and Caribbeans and shit, bro, you getting your ass whooped, bro. Why you think they work so hard? They don't play around, take shit like that serious, bro. These other cultures, man, they have discipline. That's a part of it. Discipline is instilled. Now, don't be hitting that baby. You think you're gonna give them trauma? You gonna give them PTSD? And then lo and behold, you end up. Well, I'll show y'all another shit. But let's finish this out, man.
She got masculine because she had to become masculine in order to deal with the rape, the abuse, the domestic violence, the disappointments that men had in her life, and also raising those kids and have to take care of herself all at the same time.
She chose that life. Deal with it. She chose all of that. Except, of course, I'm not talking about any type of rape situation or any type of sexual assault situation or molestation. No, not talking about that. In her adult life, though, outside of the things she cannot control, criminal activities of weirdos, which is the minority. Again, minority. No matter what they want to tell you, man. Again, bro, it's not 50% of black women are not getting sexually assaulted out here. Okay. Or they're not being, you know what I'm saying? That same thing when it goes. Again, it shouldn't happen, but it's never going to be a point where it doesn't happen, y'all. I'm sorry. It's a sad part of life. All right. But what we know is, again, one of the biggest deterrents for that is a father. We're talking about childhood, okay? One of the biggest deterrent for child molestation of little girls and little boys are fathers. When you look at the ones that are targeted and that are victims of it, it's more the percentage rates of fatherless, you know what I'm saying, kids that are victims of that, man, astronomical. Bro, I promise you, the last thing anybody want to do is something to my kids, bro. Again, kill and die for them in that order. You touch my kids, bro, especially in a sexual nature, you got to get up out of here, bro. No question. I'll do that time. I'll sit down for it. But being that black women were so determined, I don't need no man, niggas ain't shit, la la la, all these other things, all this bullshit. Now, lo and behold, it's again, it is the black woman's fault. This is what you chose. This is what you chose. You wanted to have the baby, but not the man. So you take the man out of the fucking situation. A man is a male of all species, okay, is the first deterrent. Because what? Only a man can stop a man. Okay? Like I said, a wolf, it takes a wolf to fucking catch a wolf. A man knows other men. And a man can fucking deter another motherfucker, man. Quick. See what I'm saying?
The black woman has been the be all in all in our community for half of a century. And now we want to turn around and say because she didn't do it perfectly enough or remain feminine enough when she had to absorb our responsibilities plus her own, that's insensitive and disingenuous.
No, brother. It's a harsh truth that we got to fucking accept and move forward from that point. Black women wanted to be the fucking leaders and anything, everything, end all be all for the last 50 years. You fucking wanted it. You got it. You deal with it. Now we work on changing it. I'm not going to give you fucking credit for the shit you fucked up for 50 years. No, I'm not. Not going to make excuses. You didn't make excuses for us. Okay? No excuses were fucking made for fucking black men. And as leaders, you have to understand to get to the point of where fuck the past, fuck what you should have did and what we could have did. Let's fucking fix it now, going forward. Okay? Let's change it from here forward. I'm not finna go back and unfuck the fucked up shit. You can't do it. You cannot unfuck shit that's already fucked up to the highest. It is what it is. You have to cut it off. You have to let it go. All right? Black men are going to have to amputate ain't shit niggas and bitches. I'm sorry. You're gonna have to amputate, bro. You cannot cut that cancer out and just keep fucking giving chemo. That's the problem. Niggas are trying to do chemo to some shit where you just gotta cut it the fuck off. Cut that shit off, dog. Don't be no fucking dummy out here being a nigga that's trying to go into these worst of the worst of fucking neighborhoods, bro, and save it. Nigga, you cannot do not save her. She don't want to be saved. It don't just apply to these hoes and choosing niggas, man. It's lifestyles and a whole bunch of shit that's affecting shit that's way bigger than them. Hey, man, I got 194 people in here, bro. Mons, give me a like count. $50 years of black women having control of everything has led to this. This is the prize that black women have earned themselves. Come, bro, you kidding me, dog? Bro, dog, I got 200 people in here, bro. Y'all shorting me 100 likes, bro. You gotta be fucking kidding me, bro. Yeah, bro, come on, bro. Y'all showing me like 90 likes, bro. Please hit the like button, bro. Come on, man. Y'all, come on. We got to do the murder man dance. If you lie, you steal, nigga. Okay? If you steal, you will kill. I know I ain't got a whole bunch of murderers up in here, man. Hit the goddamn like button. It's free.
Oh, murder man dance. Oh, that's the murder man dance. Oh, real more shit, man. Oh, that's why more bodies, man.
Black women, this is your work. Look at it and marvel. This is what you have created. By telling black men that, you know, we don't need you. Y'all ain't shit. Y'all niggas lame. Y'all niggas nerds. Y'all niggas are undesirable. Having money don't make you no good man. All this crazy shit, right? Y'all niggas ain't got no swag. Y'all done fucked all the swag niggas, drug dealer killers and real niggas and all this. And lo and behold, now granny ain't safe. See, people in my generation, man, we had respect for the elderly. You know what I'm saying? Still do. I see a little old lady, man. Hey, ma'am, can I help you? Thank you, baby. Hey, no problem. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what I would want. If my grandma was still here, man, I would want another black man to help my grandma out, man. You know, seeing that she's up in older age and just need a little bit of help. Help put the groceries in the car, some shit like that or whatever. She old, man. She done lived her life. She done sacrificed for me in some way, shape, form, or fashion, especially she's that old. This lady right here, man, this lady old, man. This lady possibly experienced real racism. The shit motherfuckers and niggas really be talking about, right? And this I don't see no KKK hood. Y'all see the KKK hood? Y'all see this? Y'all see the swastikas? I don't see no swastikas here. Where the white supremacy at, man? This white supremacy, man. Right? This white supremacy right here. Peaches, again. I know this. Let me address this, man. Let me say this. The reason why black women and people find it so hard to understand, the fundamental beginning of existence starts with a man and a woman. Okay? Everything starts with the man and the woman. Okay? That man and that woman come together, they have sex. That woman allows, I say again, allows over 90% of the time. Again, sexual assault and forcible, sexual activity is less than 10% of sexual activity. Less than, okay? Far less, okay? So over 90% of the time, when that child is had, and it is actually that when it comes to actually getting pregnant from, it would be something like 99 or whatever, but I'm not, but you get the point, right? So vast majority of the time, a woman decides to lay down with a man unprotected, allow that man to impregnate her, and then after the fact, blame that man for the man being a horrible man. No, it's your fault for not guarding your fucking womb, okay? For not fucking having protected entry of an unproven ancient nigga getting you pregnant. So lo and behold, as she gets pregnant by the ancient nigga, right? He's never there. He's not going to be there. Now it's going to cost her more money, and she's impoverished because she cannot afford to take care of a child. Furthermore, 9 times out of 10 on that, she didn't plan on this child. Okay, gets pregnant, and now she's put into a position where she has to stay in a impoverished neighborhood or criminal neighborhood, to where this child never has a positive male role model, but this child grows up in that neighborhood. So this child becomes a product of an environment, as they say, around him. He wants to fit in. And again, it's not the poverty, it's the actual culture and the activity that's going on around them. Again, I can show you plenty of white neighborhoods, and I've done it, that don't have the crime rate that black neighborhoods have. Okay? It's not just the poverty. It's literally, like I say, the activity and the equating blackness with criminality. You can't be a cool kid, bro, unless you jumping off the porch, unless you making plays, unless you toting the pole, unless you doing all this nigga shit, man. Okay? And what do you want to do? You want to fit in. So what do you have to do? You have to start doing the criminal shit that everybody else is doing. Otherwise, you the lame ass nigga that them niggas attack. Okay? So you want to run with the pack, or you want to be food for the pack? You see what I'm saying? So now this child becomes one of these fucking terrorists at a very, very early age, and he's little, so it's only so much he can do as a little kid. But the bigger he is, the bigger he gets, and the more he grows, the worse activity he can do. The more worse that the activity he can get into, and this is the result. So yes, this dude right here, bro, I would bet my house he did not come from a 2-parent household. I would bet my house if I lost it, hey, I would lose it. But I promise you, this kid right here, in hooping shorts, tights, slides, and he has a gun pointed at an elderly woman. This dude, and he's in Memphis. By the way, this is Memphis for you guys that don't know. So we know, again, certain cities has an even higher rate of single motherhood. This is not a 2-parent household child with a strong positive male influence. Can we say that? That's another thing too, man. Again, can we stop acting like, come on. So yes, his mama chose to motherfucking have him from an ancient nigga 9 times out of 10, all right, and never ever fucking have this dude or give him some type of positive thing that Dr. Umar said. These women can go out here, man, and seek this. They stay in the church. There are plenty of old black men and old good church men that's still in the church. But you think she gonna give the son up? No, she not. She gonna let him hang around the next nigga she fucking. See him rolling up blunts, okay, and popping perks, pulling up with the motherfucking cutlass with the 24s on it and the 12s and 15s in the back. So yes, it is the black woman's fucking fault, because she literally gives these kids these environments, man, of the worst, and she incubates them in it, and this is what they become. So yes, it's the fucking black woman's fault. I stand on it. Shout out to 2 Feet Lawal. I used to respect this dude. He literally absolved black women of all responsibility. I guess he didn't want to hurt his base. He can't hurt his base, y'all. He has to be super pro-black woman right now with his school, because again, his school, no matter how many donations or whatever he took to do it, he's going to be eligible for government grants and government money. Shout out to my man Donovan Wood, man, always coming through, man, with a 5. Salute to you too, brother. I greatly appreciate you. Okay, so he has to. Again, man, yeah, that's why I say, bro, it's better to be this way than the other shit, because, bro, once people in your pockets, man, you have a invested interest from a financial standpoint, you really can't tell the truth. All right, they can't tell the truth. Shout out to my man, Mr. Speak on it, man. Umar ain't never gonna go against the black woman. They pay his bills. Of course they do. They've always have. Shout out to Sir Tice again, man. Appreciate you, brother. People get mad when I use the term urban terrorist, but think the description is apropos. Okay, to a T. Yeah, it is. It really is. Gen X and millennials didn't pass down the right things. Most of us didn't want the foundation elders built for us. It's shout out to Kid Clouds for the 5, brother. Don't tell me kids. Don't tell my kids nothing type of people that got us in this situation. Well, that wasn't millennials. We're millennials. That wasn't millennials. I'm a millennial. No. Millennials are the first listen, millennials are in late Gen Xers are the first people the black men are the first to step and be like, bro, this is bullshit. This is fucking bullshit, bro. You can't put that on us. We the first generation of motherfuckers say, hey, man, this shit was fucked up. Boomers? Oh, we've been on the boomers' ass. The old niggas? Been on the old niggas' ass. Pause. But we've definitely held the old niggas accountable and be like, bro, all this bullshit y'all sold us about marriage, it's cheaper to keep her, work it out. You know, you take care of them kids, even if it ain't yours, and all this simple ass shit. No, ma'am. I can't, chocolate bunny, I can't accept that. No, millennials are not the problem. We're actually the first people trying to fix it. We the first people trying to fix it. It's the reason why we keep saying about these 50 years, bro, because these 50 years were up until now. The reason why we keep getting all this pushback, this is the first time black men are like, man, nah, fuck this shit. I got something to say. You're going to listen to me. So no, it's not the millennials. No. And Gen Xers aren't saying shit. They don't give a fuck yet. Not enough. I think Daily Wrap Up Crew, they younger cats or whatever. I don't think they're 20. I think they're in their 30s. You know what I'm saying? But still, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Nah, man. No. No, you can't put that on us. But look at this, man. Were you ever going to be able to stop this kid if you go to his house every day? This kid right here, this kid that has this, what we're seeing right here. Were you going to be able to pick this kid up and only on weekends, right? So let's say 2 days for a Saturday and a Sunday and stop him from ending up being that? For what? That'll be what? 4 weeks usually in a year, 8 days. So 8 out of the 30 days on average in a month. Are 8 days going to be able to undo the 22? And are you going to get this kid every weekend? I'm not getting some fucking kid every weekend. You know how much some extra fucking money? I'm not SZA. The fuck? I'm finna take on somebody else's children along with my own every fucking weekend, foot the bill, spend the time, just to see that, damn, little Ray still cussing. I done told him to stop cussing 5 times in 15 minutes. This is the 3rd weekend, and this nigga cussing worse. This little nigga cussing worse. It was cussing week 1. My mama told me to tell you not to be telling us how to talk. You know what? I'm glad you told me that. I'm glad you slipped up and told me that, little Ray. You know what? Nigga, 3-wheel motion, nigga. Drop your ass back off at the door. Because that's what's going to happen. That's the most important part that fucking Dr. Umar is not saying. That ain't your daddy. He don't tell you what to do. He just got y'all for a little minute. He having activities or whatever. Y'all ain't got to listen to him for real. That ain't your daddy. Who he think he is? Oh, he telling you to what? Bruh, you are setting fucking black men up for failure, dog. I done seen this shit happen in school. These little kids nowadays, man, cussing these fucking kids out. You ain't my mama. You ain't my daddy. You don't tell me what to do. Huh? The grown folks. Disagree about what, brother? Brother, what do you disagree about? But hey, you know how we do. Hold on. Listen, ain't nothing. We had an hour anyway. But hold on, let me hold on. Before I drop that link. Let me see. Hold on. Here we go. Shout out to Hoop Jordan, man. These kids been on that disrespect shit. Bruh, they got to put these kids in the fucking full Nelson, man. These teachers out here nowadays, man, got to scrap up with these kids, man. What the fuck you talking about, bruh? Shout out to a man, Private Star Series, man. Shout out to X, man. Greatly appreciate you, man. three words. These old mamas. X was right, Negro. Shout out to X, man. I greatly appreciate it. Hey, man. Hey, couldn't have said it better, brother. Listen, a wise man once said, man.
Fuck them kids.
Fuck the kids?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Fuck the kids? Yeah. Shout out to Astro. That's another one coming up, bro. Crazy. The fact of the matter, these kids, man, starting to find out they mamas is out here motherfucking popping that pussy. That's why your mama on OnlyFans. And y'all expect these young black boys to have respect for young black girls that's going to become black women? Y'all not think, again, women are so selfish, man. And women are so have such lack of foresight. They don't understand how today affects tomorrow. And that's been the problem. That's why we're at this. We keep talking about this 50 years. Black women didn't understand it when they said, okay, well, shit, I'll just take this motherfucking government assistance. I'll take this Section 8. I'll take this whatever, and I can just X the nigga out. I can have these babies, right? And the babies will pay me like as if I had the nigga. And now I get to be free and I get to do whatever hell I want to do. And I ain't got to answer nobody. You know what I'm saying? And voila, problem solved. Right? I get to fucking answer my biological clock and my biological imperative of having children Okay, reproducing. Okay, I don't need no man, so I can raise these kids all by myself. I can be the mother and the father. I'm strong. I'm a strong black woman. Okay, I can get this good old government job that I can't get fired from. So it don't matter about me being a you know what I'm saying, impolite, unprofessional bitch. You know what I'm saying? Don't matter. I got a job. I can work for, you know, until retirement age, and it is what it is to get these benefits and then still qualify for government housing. So hey, it's the best of both worlds. I'm good. Lo and behold, though, again, now where are we at? Where are we at now? Women are horrible at foresight, bro. Women are horrible at strategy. Women are horrible at fucking long-term planning. I'm sorry. Black women specifically. Yes, it's factual, bro. It just is what it is. I'm sorry. Oh, there's a black woman out here doing better than you. Yes, it is. They're there, but it's very few and far between. I promise you that. Percentage-wise, I'm telling you, yes, it's gonna be, yeah. There are exceptions to the rules, but the exception is not the rule. Okay. All right. Shout out to 2 feet wall again, brother. Appreciate you. So if I'm 25-year-old dude that ain't got nothing to do. Hold on. So if I'm a 25-year-old dude that ain't got nothing to do with nothing and go to work, no kids, I gotta eat bullshit because of women's mistake. That's what I'm saying, bro. And that's basically what he's saying. You childless dudes. That's even worse to tell a dude that don't have no kids, man, to go out here and you know, and act like you got kids and play stepdaddy when you've been responsible enough. That's another thing. That's not like, bro, black men that are responsible don't even get, you know what I'm saying? You out here making these babies. Well, actually, I don't have any kids. Oh, well, don't nobody want to have no kids with you then. Damn, bitch. It's like, nigga don't got no kids. The first thing they hit you with is, well, oh, yeah, all y'all out here got these babies around this. Well, oh, nigga, you ugly, nigga. So that's why you ain't got no kids. Like, damn, bitch. Shit. These bitches got an answer for everything, bro, to put it on the niggas. Let's get to listen to this, man. Listen to this. Fair use, sound the kitchen, G.
Breaker for you. Broke niggas. Now, I love ugly niggas. Let's get it right. I hate cute niggas. I don't like light-skinned niggas. I think they all gay. I think any light-skinned nigga gay. So if you light-skinned, don't slide in my DM. I'm just being 100. If you light-skinned, don't try me, because I'm going to tell you.
But aren't you considered to be light-skinned?
No, I'm half Jamaican and I'm half Indian. So I'm like caramel, I guess.
Again, first, shout out to her, man. Listen, she is not light skinned at all. See, and I like people that understand the shades, bro. You have shades, bro. And then within shades, you have shades. Okay. So you have light, you have brown, you have dark. Okay. Light, brown, dark. And then you have lighter, and you know what I'm saying? You have light, like just middle, and then like, you know what I'm saying, almost where you're like you're a tweener. So like when you get on that tweener thing, because there's some chicks that are light skinned, but in the summertime, they can become brown skinned, right? All right, they're in the sun a lot, they brown skinned, okay? Just like you have some brown skinned people that are fucking dark skinned, all right? But if you're dark, nigga, you're dark, all right? So again, shout out to her for not trying to claim light skin when she ain't. All right, she brown, clearly. The girl's brown.
Yes.
So would you date a man your complexion?
I like the.
Oh, listen. Oh, yeah. Light-skinned niggas hold as L. We told y'all, man. We ain't never giving it back to y'all. I don't know what she talking about this shit like dark-skinned niggas is just automatically ugly, though. Y'all be killing me with this shit, bro. But either way.
The blackest niggas that was born, they gotta be black. Ugly, real ugly. The trickiest tricks of all tricks.
Now, she is explaining it. Again, stop tricking, nigga. Okay? All the Davids, stop being them. Copperfield, Blaine, stop. You tricking niggas. They don't respect y'all, man. They just there for the bread, for the money. Stop. Okay? Stop paying these hoes. Especially these motherfucking foes and belows. Okay? Bars. Shawty right here again, bro. Shawty is not cute. She not.
But he has to have money.
Have to. Ain't no. Not only do he have to have money, Kendra, he gotta spend that shit on me. I hate niggas that get money and want to talk about it. Spend that shit. Don't talk my ear off.
The minimum he has to make?
The richest nigga that ever was rich. I'm being honest. We 5,000 people in on this. The richest nigga. If you ain't a trick, don't slide in my DM.
So not only do you need to be rich, you need to be a rich trick. Okay? Listen. Not only do you need to be rich, we need to be a rich trick. But let's see. Hold on. Listen, here comes the kicker. Here it comes, y'all.
If you don't pay bills, don't slide in my DM. If you don't listen, she probably gonna kiss his ass. I'm gonna make him suck my toes. If he ain't doing that, it's a no.
Okay, so the requirement is money, but you don't have to be aesthetically pleasing. So he can be overweight.
I don't like cute dudes. He can be overweight, ugly as fuck, pimples, anything. The ugliest of the ugliest. Come on, as long as you spend the money.
So a lot of women say 100K. I feel like 100K might be too.
That's not no money.
There we go. Again, I'm sick and tired of this 100K ain't no money shit. Okay? Sick and tired of it. I'm tired of this shit, man. We gonna kill this 100K ain't no money shit today, nigga. Today. In the U.S., 18% of individual Americans, 18% of individual Americans and 34.4% of households make 100K per year or more. Shut the fuck up. Bitch, you not making 100K. It's funny to me how a bitch that don't got that kind of money be the first to say there ain't no money. Bitch, you are not a part of the 18%. Shut up. Okay? All you niggas out here that agree with this premise, well, in New York and in Chicago and in Miami and in LA, bitch. Bitch ass niggas, all of you dumb. Listen, dummy. I promise you, there are jobs there. Very low paying jobs there that people are working. Sometimes multiple, to where people are not making 100K. There are Taco Bells, Walmarts, fucking Taco Bells, Walmarts, Burger Kings, hell, even Amazon fucking packing places now, nigga. Amazon shipments, nigga, that's not making 100K and motherfuckers is surviving, okay? And in some cases, thriving. So stop giving me this bullshit about 100K not being no money. Bitch, especially if you ain't got it. As a man, I'm telling you, that was making 50,000 and to see just how much my life changed from going from 50,000 to 65K now up to fucking six figures, bruh, shut your stupid ass the fuck up. Shut up. Thank you, Jacob. Family Dollar, Dollar Tree. I ain't not even the fucking general manager at Dollar Tree is making 100K, nigga. The store manager at the store manager at Dollar General or Dollar Tree is not making 100K. The motherfucker that's over the whole store. Shout out to Little Rock Band for the $9.99. Okay? Then Hawaii. Hawaii expensive as fuck. Okay? I promise you. If you had 100K, you not go motherfucker turn it away, nigga. Please shut the fuck up with this 100K ain't no money shit. You broke hoes especially. Go to my list. These bitches, you ain't got no money. You broke. You this, you that. Bitch, for one, you said you want all the ugly niggas. Why? Because you think ugly niggas automatically gonna trick. Ugly niggas. Y'all better fucking stand up again, nigga. The greatest ugly nigga of all time. Baby. Still ain't have to trick shit. Okay? None but bad bitches on this motherfucking list. Okay? Don't be letting these hoes disrespect you ugly niggas. Just because you ugly, man, I mean you gotta be tricking, nigga. Black and ugly as ever, however. Okay? Fuck out of here. Yeah, bro, look. In the U.S., 18% of individual Americans and 34% of households make $100K per year. This number has increased by 2.97% over the last 5 years and has nearly doubled since 1980. However, that doesn't mean that all 100K earners are evenly spread. Okay, less than 20% of the fucking population make the shit, bro. Please, let's stop the bullshit. Please, let's stop the bullshit, y'all. Please, let's stop the bullshit. But y'all know how we do, man. Listen, it's that time, man. Come on up. Let me hear what you got to say. Yeah, shout out to Poppy Blanco. That's how it be. These bitches don't be making 40K. Bro, bitch work at Popeyes that tell you that 100K ain't no money. Smelling like chicken grease and fries. Bitch, you don't get your ass out of here. Thank you, Vern. Thank you. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm telling you. Amazon got all the money. They're not even paying the fucking warehouse manager 60K, 100K. The fuck are we talking about? I'm telling you, bro. Not just white hoop. He had motherfucking what's the fine ass big forehead girl? I can think of her name. The fine ass. She had her on the list too, man. Her fine ass. What's up with you, Kev?
Oh, not much, fantastic. Happy Juneteenth, man.
Yeah, bro. Same to you, brother.
Yep. Something I pointed out on Mr. Z shows that and again, you know, it's one thing to like, you know, want a man, you know what I mean, who's like, you know, very resourceful and whatnot. I mean, I can't get mad at that, but this ridiculous. Everybody has to make 100K. I'm like, first of all, if everybody was like a millionaire, and this is how you can tell like most of these chicks don't actually know money. If everybody was a millionaire, Mr. Fantastic, you know what that would be called? Hyperinflation. Okay.
Yeah.
That's called hyperinflation.
The money wouldn't be worth shit.
Exactly. So the fact they're talking about everybody, they need all these high ass requirements for, you know, for guys to make this absorbent amount of money, and even Judge Joe Brown said it's like, and we could look at this Will Smith. Even Judge Joe Brown said you can make 8 figures, and you know she doesn't like your respect. It's not going to change her mind about it. You just want to be a rich nigga getting disrespected. So, you know, but I just say that again, it's because, and again, I like how you put, you know, Dr. Umar in the title, because it's like these guys keep trying to teach us how their whole message is, and especially some of the detractors from the space, their whole message is everything would be better if basically we just shut up and just kind of submit to their standards. And the question I would have to ask is, based on what evidence? Like, what proof do they have that us shutting up is going to have a direct correlation or causation with any increase of quality of living and quality of family within so-called Black America? Like, what evidence is there that exists out there? You know, if the so-called Black manosphere didn't exist, again, what would change for the better if we did, if the space didn't exist? That's my question. You know,
again, bro. Like you said, it's a thing that I'm going to rail against at the highest fucking levels, from the mountaintops, rooftops, and everything else, bro. I'm sick and tired of this shut up niggas bullshit, bro. I'm tired of it. Dr. Umar can get out here and Pan-African this, Pan-African that. Tyreek can get out here, FBA, and you know, and talk shit with the fucking diaspora wars every fucking day. Okay? Them niggas can do it, and y'all niggas are paying them to lie to you and to keep you niggas worried about white folks that ain't worried about your black ass. I can fucking do the same shit, nigga, and not get none of that motherfucking money they get, nigga, in my fucking free time, my spare time, to speak my motherfucking mind, nigga. Okay? If you don't like it, don't listen. All right? I'm here for fucking black men to let you know that we starting some new shit, and that old shit dead. Leave it. I'm not trying to save these motherfucking worrisome, poor, broke, nasty, just deplorable ass hoes, man. Fuck these bitches. And again, that if it apply, it apply. If it don't, bitch, don't cry. But if you do, that let me know it fucking apply to you, because you talking about these broke ass niggas and dumb ass niggas and jail niggas and gay niggas and all these other type niggas. I don't give a fuck. You're not gonna hear me motherfucking say a peep. Okay. When you talking about decent black men, though, quote unquote, the lame niggas, and you niggas think this and all this other shit and all, brother, I'm going to motherfucking pull up and stand up for fucking black men that haven't had a fucking voice in fucking my lifetime. Okay, we're here now. Deal with it.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, yeah, you pretty much made the point. Yeah.
What's up, Mr. Fantastic?
What's going on with you, brother?
I got a little pushback for you. You know what I mean? It ain't
sure.
much.
Go right ahead, brother.
I mean, you ain't much off, but I just can't give it all. I mean, you made a blanket statement saying to single moms, right?
Mm-hmm.
We got to be honest that a lot of single moms in the hood, most of them are forced to be single moms. Let's just keep it real, because we just keep it real. A lot of homies were out here gangsters and living that life, and you know, we growing up right in our in how we were brought up. This is who we were attracted to, and we were with each other. And a lot of women end up getting into relationships with some soldiers, right? With quite a few soldiers. And
hold on. So let me say this though, bro. So I'm guessing you got I hear the vernacular, brother. I hear the accent, and I see the. So I'm guessing you West Coast, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. I think you're overly personalizing it. So you come from a big culture where it is that huge. You said, brother, I'm not no street nigga. I never been in the streets. The majority of black men are not street dudes. The majority of black dudes never been involved in the streets. So you say most of us, you're starting off with a false premise.
Well, I'm just saying. I'm gonna break it down for you. So
okay, my bad. Go ahead.
Kind of get where I'm going, right? Because I'm not taking all the onus off women. I'm not doing that. I'm not here.
No, you good. You got it, brother. Go ahead. My bad.
What I'm saying is, majority of black people come from the poor parts of life, right? And then they move up to a lot of us move up into different statuses, quote unquote, right? So I'm just talking about the ones who get caught up down there, right? A lot of these single moms. And the thing of it is, some of us men, the homies, are guilty of once the baby is born or conceived, that we don't take a step up to say, you know what, let's play our part here. Let not us be a part of the problem, right? I know I'm a gangbanger, or I sell drugs, or whatever I do, but then I got this girl pregnant, and this lifestyle that I live is not conducive to a successful family. So a lot of homies didn't do that, right? Once the baby was conceived, they still wanted to, their desire was still to the streets. So once again, a lot of these single moms from the poorer part were forced to be single moms because, once again, a lot of homies going to jail, doing life, getting killed, whatever, right? Now, this is why I can't totally put it all on them, because a lot of it is we didn't step up to the plate and make sure that we were available. So they have to do what they had to do. Where the part that I do put on them is, once again, that doesn't give them no reason to turn it back on us either, like the way they talk about us. I feel that's far-fetched and unreasonable. But back to the point, in my opinion, I also can't put the onus on black women the way kids turn out either, because even if, let's just say the dad was to be in the house, let's see if we can hypothetically put it all together. Most of the homies were gangbangers having these babies. If they'd have stayed home, the desire to the kid would have been want to be like outside influences. Outside influence is very powerful, right? A lot of homies want to be like Tookie, right? Some of the homies want to be like Air Jordan. Some of the homies want to be like Deion Sanders. Some of the homies want to be, go to college and go to big college, right? This is in the hood. So not everybody in the hood was with that foolishness. So when the parent and his parenting is you can only do so much, right? Then after that, the desire becomes to the child or what they desire to be in life, right? So like me, I grew up in the hood. I grew up under intense hoodship, right? And yeah, I partook in it, but it wasn't my mom's fault. It's because it's what I desired, right? This is what I want to do. My dad could have been there. And okay, he might have had a little bit more influence for a little bit, but eventually I would have got from under him, even if I had to run away from home, right? He can't stop me from running away from home. If I want to go be with the homies in the hood and hang out on these blocks, selling dope and chasing niggas down and shoot at them. Ain't my parents could not stop that. I don't care if I had the greatest dad in the world, because at the end of the day, it's to my desires, desire what I want, right? It's to the child's desire to what they want to be. Now, there's other homies grew up in the hood, all this, with single moms, but they want to play basketball. Feel me? They was Jordan. They like Jordan. They want to be like Jordan and Kobe. And they didn't even participate in none of these activities. They was just going to school, getting their grades. You see them at the gym hooping 24/7, right? And not all of them made to the NBA, but a lot of them end up going to college, and maybe they got hurt, or maybe they didn't make the grade, and they end up in living, which is like you, fantastic, right? End up living a life that is what you call successful, right? Being entrepreneurs, being whatever it is that they desire to be.
Mm-hmm.
So that's all I'm saying, right? Can't put single moms.
Yeah. So again, this is the problem, right? Again, I don't think you're understanding you're doing it, but you're personalizing it, and you're making it not only to your personal experience and your thing, but you're even making it regional. Okay. Mm-hmm. Furthermore, like you said, yes, it is their choice because they chose the fathers of the most important thing. And I ran over this premise. I don't know when you came into the chat. This starts with the woman because the woman starts with who she has a child with. Unless this man forcefully takes it, hurt sexually, and impregnates her, well, again, that's less than 10% of pregnancies. Okay, when it actually comes to pregnancies, it's even less than 5 or like 3. Okay, but these women are choosing the men that they're getting pregnant by. So she already knows the father of her child is a gangbanger, is a drug dealer, is a street nigga, and she decides to have a child with this street nigga. Yes, she is responsible. A nigga don't just pop up and be, you know what I mean, King Crip or motherfucking King Blood. She already know who the hell he is, okay? And more likely than not, she's dealing with him because of that reputation as the gangbanger, as the drug dealer. What never happened was black women were not held accountable and brought to the table for them making that. And the reason why it spread like wildfire is because that's the aesthetic that black women liked, okay? That's what's even more thing. But one of these days, I'm gonna really, really get into, and we're gonna break this shit down as to where the thug persona and the bad boy, which that all women do that, right? But most other women have a phase of that and they get rid of it. For whatever reason, black women have it, and that's them for life, or up until they're worthless, and now they want to be, you know what I'm saying, settle down and get out the streets because they can't get in the streets no more. And they want to do with the good factory job and the good benefits and have a family. Okay. For years on years on years in your generation, it was cool and fine to be a stepdad and step in and come in and, and hop in there and do that. I'm not doing that shit. Okay. I don't want my sons doing that shit. I don't want nobody my age or even under me doing that shit. Okay. You're a fool. That's a fool's errand. That's a fool's bet. For you to invest your time, invest your life, invest your emotions, all this stuff into a child that when it turns around and shit really goes south or whatever, if shit don't work out, she's going to leave you and that child's going to treat you like you was a stranger on the street, like you never did shit for them. I
can agree with you, fantastic, in that part, right? But at the same time, we can't control who we love and who our feelings. Women,
yeah, I feel you. And when she get,
so she falls in love with a guy. Look, she's growing up as a little girl, and it's all she sees, and it's all
but that's that, again.
About. Right, I'm just saying, right? Because you said a statement that it's their fault as far as picking.
Yeah, that's the fundamental. That's the fundamental thing of everything, right. Brother.
In history, we know that women are not the most suitable pickers.
No, black women. No, you can't say women. Black women.
This is just their nature. They're never going to be
able to. Think about this. Think about this. Okay, so think of a quarterback that's like not being coached up properly. They do stupid stuff like they try to dive head first instead of sliding when they try to run for a first down, or they hold on to the ball for too long, or they'll try to force the ball in the tight cover instead of just throwing it out of bounds. Just like how a quarterback that's not coached properly, okay, will do stupid stuff. Many of these women, okay, if left to their own devices without any significant male influence or influence from older women, will basically make a lot of horrible decisions in that same vein. Yeah, traditionally speaking, how that was solved was, again, is the dad and the older woman would be basically coaching her and giving her advice. Hey, watch out for this. Watch out for that. Hey, it doesn't matter how handsome he is. Make sure he's a man of character and responsibility. Blah 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 blah. But what happened is that again, what's happened is that over the last 6 years or so, the role of the father and even of the responsible female elders has been consistently devalued. So like what Fantastic is saying, it's like it's not that these dudes, can't be fathers or whatnot. Is that a lot of these chicks, they want to do their own thing, which is fine, but it's like you got to eat that, as Mr. Diva said, you got to eat whatever consequences come with it. They don't want to do that.
Let me get the super chats and I'll get back to you. Shout out to Ace Fast for the 10, brother. I really appreciate you. If a woman chooses to give a lineage to a man in the streets or who ain't productive, that's on her. You don't choose a gangbanger and then all of a sudden he turns into a man. That's not logical. Thank you, brother. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. A fruit again. Shout out to the hate God niggas, man. But you can tell a tree by the fruit it bears. Okay. You don't have fucking kids with a gangbanger and expect a fucking astrological physicist. Okay. I'm just saying. Shout out to my man Gerald Johnson, brother. Thank you for the 10. It's not the job of productive black men to reach back and pick up others who are not in their level on their level. That thinking does more harm than good. Good cause the cancer and the mindset is still there. Exactly. And that's what I'm saying too, man. The black men that have quote unquote made it out and made it. Shout out to you, brother. And Ruthless, I really appreciate you, brother, for making these points because what I'm saying, we get to go a little and a lot of us do come. I won't say most, but a substantial part of black people do come from humble beginnings, right? So when we do make it out, and the majority of, even in the hoodest of hood, right? Cali and the gang bang central, right? Origination of like gangs, period, for the nation. Even still in that situation, brother, that's gang bangers are the minority of black men. Okay, it may seem different for y'all there, but when you really put the math on it, again, those are the minority of black men. So even though you had that influence and you had that culture and you had those things going on in those activities, the majority of black men decided, hey, I don't want to participate in that for whatever reason it may be. Hey, I don't want to die. I don't want to go to jail. I ain't trying to, what I'm saying? I just don't want to do that or whatever, and I would have you. Men are logical, man. And more likely than not, you're going to take the thing that's going to give you the best survival chances, survival rate, and the highest success just off of common sense of being logical thinking from a man. So what I'm telling you is, man, we do this right here. And what Jarrell said, most of us do make it out and make the good decisions. The problem that the black community has is it tells those that did, hey, you need to go back and you need to fix them niggas that didn't do what you did. Fuck no. I grew up with them niggas. We grew up together. Okay. Just like I grew up where they grew up, they had a decision and a choice to make. Okay. If you make that decision and that choice, brother, I'm sorry, that's on you. It's not my job to come back and save you. The kids you had, the baby mamas you left in wake and all these different things. Some people are just people of motherfucking chaos and destruction. Okay. And black people have an issue and problem with accepting that. Every other group does it. White people, you trailer trash, you trailer park trash, you whatever, get your ass out of here. We're not dealing with you. Excommunicado. Same thing with Hispanic. Mexicans don't fucking celebrate gang culture like that and shit, man.
Yes, they do.
Yes, they do. No, they don't. The majority,
they do.
Brother, the majority of them. I'm telling no, brother. You again.
Come out here.
I feel you, but I'm telling you,
they work to the blacks now.
Huh?
Man, they work to the blacks now out here.
Yeah, but you're trying. You're again.
Bro, I live in LA too, bro. That's not true.
What I'm saying is that what Fantastic is saying is that you're trying to take what happens with your personal experience and trying to apply it to everybody, and it doesn't compute.
I'm saying most Mexicans are racist. Number one.
Well, I got you, but let me do this. Hold on. Let me go. Yeah, because Hoop's from there too, man. So let me shout out to C Rose. C Rose is greatly appreciated for the 999. Make black men accountable again. C Rose, we are accountable over here, but we're accountable for the shit we actually control and we had something to do with. You're not finna put responsibility on me for motherfucking Shaniqua and her 10 kids that I ain't never even seen. Okay, I ain't never seen Shaniqua. I ain't never seen them kids. I'm not the pappy, and it ain't my goddamn fault.
Hey, fantastic. Let's come up with a number. I said let's come up with a number, right? It's fair
for what?
For men and women's responsibilities of our culture, right?
Okay.
I'm gonna just go throw a number out there. Y'all might not. I'm gonna give the men 60% and the women 40%. Is that fair?
Nah. If anything, I would say I would literally tell you to flip it at best. At best numbers. At worst numbers, I will actually go more like 75-25 in with the onus being on the women. Again,
Yes.
Dr. Umar even answers the question when he says this. 50 for 50 years, black women have had control of the community. Okay, 50 years, half of a century, black women have been at the helm and held the reins of the direction of the fucking
So
black
what's the
community.
25%? What's the 25% of the men?
25% of the men. 25% of the men is, again, the women are choosing the very, very small percentage of these men that are and praising the worst of men to change the culture into this motherfucking just self motherfucking devouring fucking cannibalizing thing, man. This is the black community is cannibalizing itself, bro, because if you are the quote unquote the guy that has some common sense or logic, or not even just guy, black man or woman, male or female, if you have logic, common sense, and you think of shit reasonably, bro, you're going to be attacked by the mob. Shut your dumb ass up. Shut your lame ass up. No, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, we're gonna get this money. You know what I'm saying? Is why you knocking their hustle? Well, I'm knocking their hustle, brother, because they're selling poison to the community, and now everybody's addicts, and crack babies. A whole generation of black men went to jail. All these different things. It did nothing but ruin the community. So that's why, oh nigga, you just scared. You just a pussy ass nigga. You
putting
scared
that most of the women though, right?
Huh?
You putting that most of the women in?
I'm putting it on the women again because the women, the women not only benefited from it, that is what they said they wanted in men. I don't think again. That's why I say y'all talk about women. Bro, women are such a catalyst in men's lives. It's crazy. Women can literally control the whole fucking direction of a race. Why? Because as a man, you want to get women. Okay, so if women say that the majority of men that are going to get to play are the worst of men of society from a societal norm, the criminals, the drug dealers, the gangbangers, the niggas that's doing all the shit you shouldn't be doing. Well, damn, what are you going to do? So that's why you had such an uptick, and I'm saying that's the major issue and problem. But I got to let other brothers in here, man, and then we'll come back to you. Go ahead, Hoop.
Yeah, man, a few things, man. Listen, man, I'm from the hood myself, man. And I was the kid who had the common sense. So all my cousins my age, they were bloods and shit. I ain't do none of that crazy stuff with them. And, like you said, I got called lame. I was called scary. I called all that stuff, right? But to me, it didn't matter. And what I started to see is them niggas was degenerates. It was a lot of people like me just like, nah, we ain't on that. I mean, we in the hood, like, we going to play basketball. We going to play football on the street. We're going to do shit like that. And y'all go kick in people's doors and do all that crazy shit y'all do. No problem. But so I think the brothers kind of stuck in that boys in the hood mentality. Because listen, man, I live in LA. I've been almost 5 years out here. In the Hispanic community, bro, I have Mexicans in my family. I'm from Houston. In the Hispanic community, like, community is real big. Starting your own business and family. That's their biggest tenets. You don't see a lot of MS-13s and Mexican mafia folks like that, bro. In concentrated areas, yes. But overall, dog, you see normal, hardworking people, bro. You got that boys in the hood mentality, bro. And
I'm just going to respond to this. I'm just saying I understand that there are percentages. The majority of people in America are doing what they're supposed to do, and the small percentages are, the hood people. But all I'm saying is this, right? When it comes to women and men, I'm going to have to. My man, Fantastic, 75-25. I think that's a bit much, right?
Well, I might go there, bro. I mean,
I said that's worse. That's worst case scenario. Like I said, I will give you on reason. Like I said, I could argue the 75-25. I really could, but at best, I would definitely say just reasonably to have a conversation. 60-40, and with the onus being on the women again, just because again the household is the essence and starts with everything. Being that black women have control over 70% of households and have done that now for over 50 years, brother, you have to understand the how much that changes the dynamic of an entire group and demographic.
Hey, I'm gonna go somewhere with it too, Fantastic. I got you. Okay, so I want to lay the foundation of what I'm used to seeing as a kid and how that molded me and all that shit. And most of us who was from the hood, we got in sports and that kept us away from a lot of that shit, or you got in some enrichment program or whatever, right? So going past that point, fast forward to me as an adult. I was a teacher in that same area I grew up in for 4 years. And what you see is these kids are not from the hood like that, who do this degenerate shit. They people from the hood. They live nice, middle-class lives, and they still run a fucking muck. they still tearing this community down because by proxy, they're taking that hood mentality with their comfortable ass life. Because I've dropped these kids off at home. I see where they fucking live. You're not from the hood, homeboy, right? Or home chick. You look at their situation, they're just usurping the worst out of our community and they're applying it to their comfortable ass life, bro. So it's a mental thing more than a situational thing. And I like the brother's analogy about the quarterbacks. And one thing I will build on is he said, like, you don't have the proper coaching, you won't get the same results and things of that nature. That kind of is is good, a good juxtaposition with a daughter who grows to be a woman who doesn't have the proper coaching, and you raise up fucked up offspring, right? Now the other caveat is, those quarterbacks, who feels sorry for those bad quarterbacks who get poor coaching?
Nobody. Get him out of here.
Like, that nigga suck. That's what they say.
Cut his ass.
Throw him in the trash can. Next nigga up, right?
Exactly.
And that's to say they would be the horrible parent. Like, you don't get the benefit of the doubt. Like, if you a trash parent, listen, I'm sorry you didn't get the proper parenting, but it don't make, a spade not a spade.
I want to say this though, right?
You gotta call a spade, bro. Go ahead.
Just to interject, right? But once again, the quarterback is the most important, if not the most important player on the field. Absolutely. And men hold that position.
Absolutely.
In the black community,
I'm
doesn't.
not taking the onus off women completely, right? I'm not going to do that because, right, like you said, they've taken the side of the system and they use it against us. But for the most part, a lot of us, and like you said, homie, a lot of the homies in the hood, when they got girls pregnant, right? Because once again, the woman is the weaker vessel, the man is the strong vessel. Right?
Yeah, but hold on, but this is what I'm saying.
If you get a woman pregnant, right, the man's supposed to be the one to lead. Okay, you know what? I know I have this life over here going on, but this now has become more important to me. And a lot of homies failed at that task.
Yeah, but ruthless. Again, the woman chose that man that never had the intentions of being a father in the first place. And again, that's one of the easiest things for her to do.
I haven't said fantastic, but the human race
get pregnant.
The human race has to go forward, right? For us to exist.
I understand that. Yes,
you're going to have reproduction. And
yes, but hold on. There's two problems happening with your thing. Hold on. There's two problems happening. Reproduction is going to happen, but again, you're supposed to reproduce with the best possible mate. When you constantly and consistently choose poor mates to reproduce with, you create a problem. Okay, you literally create a problem. It's like you know what I'm saying. Let's break this down. Let's go there, right? Let's do the science shit, right? So just from a scientific standpoint or just a biological standpoint, right? In the animal kingdom, if you saw a animal that had a defect, you know what the women won't do? They won't mate with that male because he has a defect. Okay, these are animals, not complex human beings with understanding and all this other stuff. Just basis for the fucking survival and primal instinct animals. If she sees something or senses something in him, this animal, where he's just not fit for reproducing with, he will not be reproduced with, and his bloodline will die off. For whatever reason, I'm telling you, with black women, they say, give me the motherfucking worst of the worst of niggas, okay, when it comes from all type of, social norms, okay? Regardless of how she may look to her from a physical aspect, she think he's attractive, but that's it. As a human being, it's not just supposed to be this, oh, he looked good to me, let him skeet in me and skeet me and beat me and I'm gonna have a baby by him. No, brother. Women are supposed to be fucking more extremely more conservative and reserved when it comes with who they have children by. Black women, for whatever reason, though, don't seem to understand this concept, and that's why we are where we are.
Well, I have to disagree because back in times.
Correct, fantastic, correct. Because the women, they bear the most of the responsibility, fam. The women bear most of the responsibility when it comes to reproduction. Yes, they do. Yeah. I don't understand how you don't see that.
Women in times, right, were concubines, right? There was just women just made to produce.
Cool. Okay, I hear about the concubines. Let's see what this goes.
Right. So that concubine, all the concubine did was have kids. Women are basically, that's why their value is very low, right? They're reproduction. That's the most important part of their very existence on this earth. The men build. The men are the ones who lay out the structures and the instructions on how we're going to form a society so that we can all function. And the women have to fall in line with that. Now, women are not falling in line with it now because America, this institution, promotes the feminine, way of life. So now the women have a lot more.
Well, no, you still can't say that because listen, I'm telling you, other races of women and other groups and demographics of women in the same system aren't doing what black women are doing. So that's where you guys mess.
Like what system they're not doing that. In Europe they're doing it, right?
No, they're not.
Yes, they are. There's a big thing, big gap between men and women right now. Big war over there. Same thing.
Yeah, it's you're talking about the war, but I'm telling you about as far as the men being involved with the children, the single mother rates, and the actual in the actual parenting and raising of those children. And let's not jump to Europe. Let's stay here. Okay, let's stay here.
You said other, but you said it. You said other.
Yeah, but I'm still. You have other demographics here. Right. You have other cultures here. You have cultures. You have again the top cultures here, man, are Indians. Indians are extremely marriage minded and family oriented,
and their divorce rate is going up.
Their divorce rate is 1% in Indian Americans. 1%.
Yeah, so you're talking about. That's what I'm saying. So, brother, then you look at the Asians. Then you look at the Asians, and you look at even the Hispanics and all these different things. So again, what I'm telling you is, you literally have numbers for numbers, apples to apples, right here in the good U.S. of A. to compare it to as to how black women are reacting compared to every other demographic. Black women have the highest divorce rate, brother. Black women don't want to be married. Even when they get married, they can't stay married. Why? Because they do not. They're always going to find fault with the man. Oh, it's his fault. He didn't make enough money. He wasn't emotionally available. He didn't do this. He didn't do that. He did. What did he cheat on you? No, he didn't cheat on you, but he didn't give me what I needed.
Fantastic.
What did you need?
Let me just say something real quick. First of all, happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day, number one, because I didn't catch you yesterday.
I appreciate you.
So, number one, let me just say this real quick. First of all, black women in America do not respect black men. They know that black men are not in charge. They know that black men are not at the top of the totem pole. But I do think I reject the premise that black women don't accept structure. They do accept structure. Notice who's the most active in some man's church. Notice who's the most active in some man's class trying to get some bullshit PhD or trying to get some bullshit degree. Notice who's most active in some man's organization, whether it's a business or whatever. When they're under a man and they can't get around him, they can't go through him, and they can't go over him, that's the only time they get respect to a man. That's the only time. They don't respect black men in America. The best thing to do is just forget them, get your passport, go overseas, get you a real woman. And by the way, when I said that Indians have a 1% divorce rate, I'm not talking about Native Americans. I'm talking about Indian Americans from India. That is part of Asia. The divorce rate is going up in parts of Asia like South Korea and Japan. And the divorce rate is sky high in most of Europe, Russia, Moldova, Belarus. And again, they don't respect their men. They got feminism taken over. They do not respect the men. And
I'll just say this, fantastic. I agree with you. For the evolution, right? I'm gonna give you this, right? I'm gonna concede to this.
Okay.
That the evolution now, because I'm speaking from a 70s, 80s, 90s perspective, right?
Okay.
But now that the evolution of time is coming, it's becoming, I would say, the 70-25% will fall on a woman.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, brother. That's all, bro. That's all I'm saying, man. Listen, bro.
In regards of evolution.
Well, yeah, but that's what I'm saying, and that's the most, and that's what I said too. And people try to come from my head when I said this, bro. You have two things, bro. That's why I say this shit about like, oh, are you saying you're gonna die if you don't have sex? No, I'm not saying you're gonna die if you don't have sex, but literally, if you don't have sex, everybody dies. Okay, first off and foremost, and it's a biological imperative is just that, something that where your body wants you to do it, whether you know what I'm saying, without you even thinking about it. Survive. You don't want to damn die. You don't want to let them kill you, and you want to reproduce. That is a strong thing. So to think that you're going to be able to go throughout life, or you know, and black men are the only people that can't talk about women, it's crazy. You know, it's again, nigga, shut up. But that's neither here nor there. The whole point that I'm trying to make, man, the most important thing of existence is existence, and that existence starts with the man and the woman coming together. So when a woman keeps having a choice and choosing the wrong men to procreate with, that in itself creates a problem. Okay. And then, like you said, you're expecting these men that are upstanding, these men that are doing the right thing, and so on and so forth. Even still, shit, bro, I done seen plenty of dudes, bro, tell the story where like, oh, she thought he was attractive or whatever, but he's just lame, or he just wasn't cool enough, or he just wasn't this or that. Right. So it's not that these women think all these dudes are just unattractive. They don't have the bad boy, gangbanger, slider, rider, all that motherfucking persona, and it's like, bitch, I'm not finna throw my life away so you can fuck me. Are you crazy? Are you crazy?
But we also have to keep it real, right? Let's keep it. Let's bring it to the forefront. A lot of these men are pillow talking with these women, right? There are pro-women movements out here. There are men who are telling women be all you can be, right? So on one end, they're saying they want a feminine woman that's submissive and all this. But on another end, they're telling them to be all they can be, right? Which is independence, and they're promoting women to be to the forefront. I got kicked off the panel. I got kicked off the panel the other day because I said I don't really care about women working. I really just more.
Well, no, brother. Listen again. Listen.
These just men that they champion women being independent.
No. Hold up. Again, and brother, I'm glad you're here because how old are you, brother? You don't mind me asking? You 50s?
45.
Huh?
45.
45. God damn, nigga. Shit. Okay. 45. Okay. Well, still, all right. So older generation, right? So this is what I'm saying. The thing of what you guys have, y'all have a marriage-minded situation because I think you would be considered a Gen Xer. I think you fall in Gen X at 45. I don't know, either one. But that's what I'm saying. You're coming from a generation that thinks like that. Right? What I'm telling you is, and I'm promoting men to do is, bro, no, she has to contribute. She has to invest in not only me, but the household, because otherwise, what is her purpose? Especially say at this point, if we talking like whatever, so on and so forth. But bro, women are not just having babies and staying at home and homemaking. That day is over with. We got to stop talking like we in fucking Little House on the Prairie or some motherfucking, the Jetsons type shit or whatever. Or the Jeffersons. Bro, that's over with. You know what I'm saying? This is modern times.
Most women throughout history have always worked. The first labor laws were to protect women and children. See the triangle shirtwaist fire of 1911, or should I say 1907, and look at many of the Victorian era laws protecting children as well. So that's a myth.
And I'm just saying, brother, if that's your prerogative, I'm not gonna knock you. That's your prerogative. If you're willing to, have that deal with your woman, brother, you're a grown ass man, fam. That's how your system works. That's how your system works. I wouldn't agree with it, and I wouldn't suggest that any other black man did it. But your right to think that, brother, and live that way. Hey, more power to you, brother.
Like this,
and hopefully it works for you.
But in essence, right? Fantastic is all I'm saying is I understand that we are evolving as a people, right? And women's roles are changing. But the problem with the women being contributors out here fighting for resources and stuff, it's feeding into their ego.
No,
and that ego,
bingo, and that's the reason why you see the situation.
That ego is tearing the family up, right? Because it's now more about
hold on, brother. No, again,
me, myself, and I. And she's leaving. That's why she's
again, no, brother, no. This again, no. He just told you, Asian women, dog, and Indian women, bro, make some of the highest earners, and they still stay married, and they still stay with their family. So no, that's not it. Right. Earning money doesn't just turn this bitch into I don't need no man or whatever. No, it's like I said, it is a mindset and it's a feminist driven thing. Black women's addiction to feminism and wanting to cling on to feminism versus coming up to ever dealing with black men and putting them in their proper perspective, in their proper place, is the problem. And furthermore, you can't talk about that because these hoes are broke. They broke. Black women don't make the most money. So even still, using your premise, they don't apply to them. They need men the most because they make the least amount of money.
But fantastic. I'll say this, fan, as the guy had a video a couple of months ago about Atlanta, which the ratio down there is anywhere between 13 to maybe 15 to 1 woman to man ratio. There's a type of guy that they prefer to deal with, and it's not the guy that has a steady job, educated, home, has all types of resources, because they figure he's going to be competition with the other females in that city. They rather deal with the Jody type dudes, and that has to make you wonder, why is that? Why do they rather deal with a guy that still probably is living as mom's, doesn't have a steady job, let alone a career, probably doesn't have no more in savings of about $500 if he has that much, because they want to have that sense of control over them.
Yeah,
The
controller.
masculinity,
Yeah,
like he
I can
mentioned
kick
about
your ass
ego.
out, nigga, and I can make you do what I want you to do because now you need
Exactly.
a place to stay. You need a place to stay, and
Exactly.
that. So let me, my bad. Shout out to C Rose. Greatly appreciate C Rose for the 989 for the 10. Appreciate your sister. Make black men accountable again, baby. We always accountable over here. Shout out to man Little Rock in the building, man, for the 10, brother. I greatly appreciate you, man. We go to my boy Kasim, man. Thank you for your patience, brother. Go ahead, Kasim. It's on you, brother.
You know what? Fantastic. You pretty much made all the points that I was going to make. You know, I think when it comes to the West Coast brother up above me, I think it really boils down to like responsibilities, right? You know, women hold a lot of that responsibility. They have more risk and more things that can go wrong with them and they can handle if they happen to get pregnant. We men, we don't have that much risk. We don't have that much responsibility if the woman gets pregnant. A lot of it has to do with also the household. If the man is not in the household, somebody has to lead. Somebody has to take control and someone has to take over. If a lot of these homes have single moms in them, the mom is the leader. She's responsible for the results that goes on in that house. She's responsible for whatever happens to that child. And at the end of the day, she's failed at it. And she doesn't want to admit that, right? Because it makes her look bad. So the only thing that she can do is just throw that on the man. Oh, he wasn't there, or he wasn't this, he wasn't that. Okay, but you were in charge, right? You were the head of the household. You were running things. You had your own system, order, instruction, and how the house was supposed to be ran with this child, and it's crap. And they don't want to own up to that. And I think that's the elephant in the room, that the women are responsible for that in a single household, but they don't want to because it makes them look bad because they failed.
Now, I will agree with you, brother, but I'll also say this. A lot of brothers out here simping, right? And she knows that what you want, another will. That's her mindset. So once again, we are like pillow talking with these
And then she still, maybe you just proved my point. She made that choice,
well,
and she still runs it, and she still leads it, and she still fails.
We know throughout time, right? Women are not the best suitors of making the most logical decisions. It's just not, right? They're trying to pretend they are, but they're not. So for a man to sit back and say, a woman can be just this great person who can figure out things and make the right decision, that's foolish, right? Because that's why women.
No, it's not.
Hold on, let me finish. A lot of women especially don't lead, right? That's why a lot of presidents are all men, right? That's why most kings are kings, right? That's why God never even used women prophets, right? It's women are not in your best position as leaders. They're not. So therefore, for you to say, oh, well, she need to pick better or she need to be better. No, women, this is why I don't think it's good for women to go out and fight for resources, because out there, there's a bunch of temptation, the devil and all that stuff out there. And she's out there and she's not the most suitable for this task. And men
So wouldn't it make sense for her? So wouldn't it make sense for her to get with a man that's able to handle all of that? Yes.
You're going by logic, not the emotion. They're ruled by emotion. We all know that.
That's what I'm saying.
It's
That's
a
why
simple fact.
they're not the most suitable to be out here for this task. And us men,
right? But it doesn't negate the responsibility, Sam. It doesn't. It doesn't negate responsibility. It doesn't negate the responsibility.
That's true. We all gonna be able to come.
Brother, but hold on, brother. I can't, and I don't want to force a woman to choose the right man. I can't force her again, bringing up the Bible, right? Free will is a thing, brother. All right, free will is really a thing. So what I'm saying is this. We're focusing on and giving excuses about them not being able to do this, not being able to do it. Again, why can other women do it? Why can other women get it right and other women figure it out and pick the guy?
It's really simple because those other women do not have a safety net. They don't have see
exactly.
What's gonna make the change is with these interest rates where they are. You're gonna see, especially with the student loans about to be enforced in August, and then you're also seeing rent, which is completely unaffordable for a single person for the most part, and then you're seeing houses which are completely unbuyable. You're going to see women have to change certain things. They're going to have to change their attitude, because the thing about it is, at this point, unless they shack up with other women, which is what was, suggested, because they're saying by 2030, most women are going to be single and childless in America. unless they're shacking up with other women, they're not going to be able to make it. I won't say that they'll be homeless, but our problem is we have a safety net. When you go to these other countries,
homeless,
the other countries you name, a woman has a choice. Either you get married and stay married, or you'll be either impoverished, selling your body just to eat, or you'll just be out on the street and that's it. But see here, the Section 8 bullshit and all these fucking safety nets, they make it so that the women, they can do whatever they want. You're talking about free will? It's not so much free will if there's a safety net that makes it so you can't fall but too far. So my thing is, remove that safety net and then you'll see them change. Other than that, you're not going to see a change.
Exactly. I have to agree. I can't see the man's name with I think it's the Monopoly. I can't see his name. But
That's
him, specifically, like he said, I've been to other countries. Like me personally, anybody that know me, I go to Uganda on a routine basis, bro. I ain't gonna like, do they have single mothers in Uganda, bro? It's a vastly different mentality, bro. Vastly different mentality, bro. And it ain't that many people that's even got that kind of issues out there, especially in Uganda, bro. So when I tell you the problem you have is you have too many safety nets combined with, like he said, Simps right here, right? So you got safety net and you got Simps. You got safety net and Simps. So she perfectly fine. She can jump off the edge of the building and say, you know why? Because Superman gonna be there to catch her. Daddy government gonna catch her. And one of these Simps out here, need some pussy gonna save them. So
Well, here's the thing, right? Yeah. Oh, my bad, fam. Let me get it real quick. So here's the thing, right? So I listened to the whole thing, and the biggest thing that I took away from this is that women, especially black women, can't differentiate between good men and bad men. Now, the men in our community can, which is why you have situations where it was like last year or something where the father died because he kept telling his daughter that she can't be around this dude, and he caught them in the crib and the dude shot him. Like, a lot of this stuff would be taken care of if women actually listen to men, because even if your father wasn't shit, you ain't saying nothing slick to a can of oil. So he can point out the ain't shit dude that you're trying to mess with. And if you actually listen, a lot of this is avoided. And again, like you look at the Travis Rudolph situation, right? All of them could have been upstanding black citizens. But because of the thing that happened the way it did, the only person that didn't come out looking like a pookie was the nigga that died. They put $20,000 on his GoFundMe for his funeral and stuff like that. Meanwhile, Travis Rudolph looked crazy. His brother looked crazy. And all the dudes in there looked crazy. And it's all over a woman. Apparently no one knows good black men until they want them to defend their honor and die for them. Suddenly, all these black men ain't nothing, ain't shit. But then again, there's 80% of us that are either single and childless or married. But then again, that 18 to 20% is the vocal minority that we get judged by. And it's crazy that suddenly we can't differentiate these things with women. And to your point, Ruthless, you said it yourself. It's like they're not suitable to make these decisions. Women of other cultures, when you meet a woman, you meet their family, you talk to their father. I can't tell you how many of my boys that married outside of the race, and that's how it went. Fam, when I met my child's mother, her mother, she was already pregnant. I didn't even know her mother existed. For all I knew, her parents were dead. I never met her family until after she was pregnant. It's insane to think that. And again, we get the blame for that. But even if your father wasn't around, you got cousins, you got uncles, you got brothers, you got male orbiters that can tell you the truth about this person. At the end of the day, you just don't want that kind of guy. And it's fine. But again, just be honest about it. Don't make it our fault that you want that kind of guy that you know is going to put you in that situation. And I think it's also a lack of accountability, because imagine
it's a mistake though, man. That's what she qualified for. I mean, that's what she qualified for. Cause she ain't gonna get no fantastic, bro. She ain't gonna come out of the country every couple of months.
No, but I point out something. No, but here's the thing, and I'll wrap it up because I got to go do some stuff. But here's the thing: even the normal guy that has upward mobility, it's a lack of accountability, because you pick the bad guy and it goes wrong. Oh, it's their fault. But suddenly, if you vet a good man and it doesn't work out, you got to inspect yourself and see, hey, what did I do wrong? They can't just be like, oh, well, he was a pookie, he was a gangbanger, he had all these kids. Nah, I'm an upstanding dude. I'm making good money, and in any career, I got upward mobility. I gave you stability, and it didn't work. It's very easy to put the blame on somebody else. And when you go into a losing situation, knowing you're going to lose, it's very easy to blame the situation.
But I got this question.
Real quick, KP, let me get this on Super Chat. I'll come right back to you. Shout out to Adriel, the first of his name. Appreciate your brother for 5. In Memphis, there's 3 ninjas with 83 kids at this point. And what point do you begin to question why the majority of black women go for a small minority of men
Exactly.
who aren't competitive? Yeah, and it's not it's even one more updated than now, man. I wanted to show y'all this real quick. And I got you, KP. Give me one quick, real quick. Listen, man. R.I.P. to Young Dolph. You guys are familiar when he's a rapper.
I mean, who is that again?
Who?
I mean, like you said Dolph. I don't even know what he knew.
Yeah, Young Dolph. Dolph. He a rapper that died. He got killed. He got murdered.
Lil Penguin gonna be next, my nigga. I don't.
Yeah, but this is his cousin, right? This is his cousin.
Oh Lord, bro, I remember that.
This is his cousin. Guess who all these women are?
Baby mamas.
Yeah, his baby mamas. Okay. Now, this guy never had any type of rap fame, any type of rap success, so on and so forth. But again, he's in Memphis, from Memphis. Memphis is one of these hotbeds of serial impregnators and women not caring, bro, about being baby mama number 13, 14, or 20. All right. As long as we have this, black men are not the problem. Okay. Look at this now. Think about this. This one man is a part of at least 13, if not 14 households. Okay. He's a father to 14 households. It's impossible for him to be there on all of them. Right. And then we already know you looking at these horrible weaves, the saggy titties, the what do you call them shit? What's them outfits, y'all? Not what's them damn cheap ass shits that be selling on Instagram?
Them sundresses, that's what they be. Them little sundresses.
No, the brand, nigga. The brand though.
Talk about the Fashion Nova.
Oh,
yeah,
Lululemon,
Fashion Nova and Sheen. Yeah, Sheen and Fashion Nova.
Yeah.
These Sheen and Fashion Nova outfits, nigga, the $7.99 for the whole pair for the top and bottom. Brother, listen, man. Look at what we're looking at here.
But fantastic. Polygyny has always been a thing. The problem that we're having is these women they have like such low self-esteem, or they have such low feelings about themselves that they're willing to do this outside of marriage. That's their biggest problem. See, there's plenty of countries where they still have polygyny, and there's even some countries with polyandry. These bitches are doing it outside of marriage. They're not building anything except for degenerate criminal children who will try to steal the rims off my Mercedes. So my problem is that you're talking about whether or not this continues. My thing is, this has always been the thing. This is nothing new. They've always had dudes like this. So basically the problem that I see is, instead of the government locking this motherfucker up for reproductive abuse, all it does is allow other kids to see this shit and say, when I grow up, I want to be a rapper so I can have lots of bad bitches. That's the problem. Our laws suck.
I'm going to say this, and we're going to go to KP. Yeah, listen, man. I don't want. Listen, bro. Again, this nigga look like a combination of Flavor Flav and Crunchy Black Jr. Okay. Again, if this nigga is attractive, I don't know what the fuck I am. Okay, but that's what I'm saying. This man right here, this nigga's not winning no GQ awards. Okay, most women would say if you put this dude in front of them, they would not say this is like the most attractive dude in the room. It's not about the attractiveness, bro. It's about his swag, and he's a rapper / street nigga.
Bottom line is fantastic. Do we care? Leave these bitches alone.
It's not about caring.
Do we care?
No. Yes, actually.
If he goes outside and fucks all the rabbits in the fucking yard, do we give a fuck? We're not planning to fuck the rabbits. Get your
It's not about caring.
Because then their children is robbing their grandmother.
Yeah, Truck.
Like
Truck. We care because he's creating these niggas that's running up on
exactly.
Yeah,
there's sales on ammo right now.
Well, Granny ain't gonna buy no ammo.
It's $1 a bullet now, bro. What you talking about, bro? It's $1 a bullet. I ain't got
buy no ammo, man. But nah, this is what he's saying, bro. Listen, it's not about the looks, bro. It's not even about the attractiveness. And that's why I be trying to tell y'all, y'all act like black women have this very, very high, like every nigga's a supermodel. I done seen these bitches baby daddies. These niggas be 5'7", wear GS Jordans, and they got acne, okay? And they've got pot bellies. And a lot of them do drink lean and perks, but a lot of them don't. So y'all fucking with these BBW built niggas. BBW built Color Federation niggas. So I don't want to hear this shit about black women just have the utmost requirements of physical attractiveness, and every nigga is just this, this Adonis and this this perfect specimen of physicality or physiology. Get the fuck out of here. No, if the nigga sell dope, if he's a rapper, if he's a gangbanger, if he's a street nigga, if he has that aesthetic, bitches gonna go. Okay? Or he's
let them go. Let them go.
I'm not saying don't let him go. It's not about that, Truck. You missing the point.
No. I understand your point. My thing is, let them go.
Yeah, cool. Let him go.
To quote Captain, hold on. To quote Captain James T. Kirk in Star Trek 6, let them die. Fuck them.
But the problem is, again, the residual effects of it, and then I get blamed for not wanting to take care of this nigga's 14 baby mama kids.
Anybody who blames you, tell them to shut the fuck up.
We are, but brother, I have to walk it down so these other kids know not to be pressured by this bullshit, just like me. It ain't
for you. It's for the people in the back, bro.
Yeah, it ain't for us, man. It's for the niggas that don't know and they don't understand the play what's going on. It's the young dude that's out here that's doing the right thing, bro. He's being legal. He's working a trade. He's getting into IT. He's getting into STEM. He's doing the right thing. He's grinding out. He's elevating and growing, on a good path. And I'm trying to get him to understand, bro. I don't give a fuck how good this bitch look in this orange or whatever, or the bitch in the leopard. These red bone bitches, lead them hoes along, bro, because they just gonna make you baby mama number 2 or number 4, and then they gonna motherfucking have this shit out your pocket too. That's what we do.
No,
but my bad. It's on what? I think KP dropped out. It's on KP.
Yeah. But I want to go after KP though.
Yeah, it's on you, KP. Then it's on Ghost.
I just want to say this right quick for a good 45. Shame was something of which there was always a case of which women back then were shamed for having a child out of wedlock, especially if they had a child by a guy that was known to be a Rolling Stone, ladies' man, if you want to call him. That shame went away when this whole, hear me roar, 70s and everybody disco having their best life, and 80s as well. So the shame's gone. That's the most important thing. We're talking about accountability. When you have a self-feeling of, I can't do this. I won't do this because I don't want my name out there. You remember back in the old days, you hear about the girl that got pregnant. She went to her aunt's and she was gone for 8 or 9 months. Now she's got a little sister. Like I think I mentioned that before. That's how
I heard about
they
that.
kept shame because they didn't want to let it be known the 17, 18, or even a woman 21, 22 who was not married let, Slick Willie get her goodies and got her knocked up. And now she's got to walk around saying that's her little brother, because the shame was back. Now today, that's normal. And this guy right here is a perfect example. These women got no shame. So when a woman doesn't have shame, for a man it's pride. When a woman doesn't have shame, she'll do anything she feels because she feels it feels right. I'm just being 100. When you got shame, they might still do a little bit. It might be hiding it, do it in the back room where everyone's asleep, but they still have some form of I got to keep my reputation intact versus the whole public knowing, oh, I'm a 304, because that brings shame to the family. Well, today, how many people come from intact families to which they worry about their reputations? None, not many. A lot of these women probably don't come from
But that's the problem.
families.
But listen, the culture is stronger than the individual. Our problem is our culture's fucked up. So unless you wipe out the culture, you're never going to get that level of shame. Because, see, these other women from these other countries, not only do they have shame, but they also have threats backing up the shame. If you mess up in Saudi Arabia or Iran, you're getting either caned or you're getting stoned to death. They have threats backing up the shame. What do you have here? You have a culture where you've got women twerking as the president's being elected, and there is no shame. So these women don't feel shame because the culture is stronger than the individual, and our problem is the culture fucking sucks.
And Chuck, and I'm agreeing with that, and that's what I'm saying, and I'm just pointing it out. But go to FBA. It's on you, brother. Go right ahead.
Yeah. Hold on. I don't know if what mic I'm using. My bad. I'm using another mic. All right. So basically, like 2 days ago, right? I took my little nephew out on what was this trip? Somehow in Atlanta. I'm not gonna tell we went out, right? I took him out to a restaurant. He was like, "Oh man, this little girl is fine, bro. The girl is fine, man. I want to talk to her, man. But I don't know. I think she may have a kid." I told my nephew, he got to be 19, and he just turned 19. I had to go tell him, nah, bro, nah. And I'm taking him on my Uganda trip down there, and probably on August. I'm taking him with me, right? Because I'm exposing him to what he needs to be after, what he needs to see, and what he needs to necessarily deem and understand what a real woman is, right? Because you grow up in here and this, like you said, on this bastard bullshit that you out here doing, you ain't gonna get that, bro. You ain't gonna get that. So the reality is, like I said, I appreciate Mr. Fantastic for coming out here on this one. It is what it is. Like Simps said, I agree with Mr. Passport. Me and Mr. Passport on the same bowl on this shit, but we on the same picture on this one, bro. But like he said, bro, it's too far gone because you ain't got intact family. 80% of your kids are born out of wedlock to basically some hoes, bro.
And to say that the new Wonder Years is a perfect example of it. If you watch the black version, the young lady is the daughter, comes from an intact family. Her mother is the matriarch to a certain degree, but the father's in the picture. He's in the household. But that was a time frame where a lot of them were like, I'm not going to be like you, mama. I'm going to be free. I'm going to do what I want to do. And she came from an intact family. So we always think the kids are coming from households of like The Wire. That ain't always the case. They're coming from like the Cosby Show, Denise type backgrounds. They have this mindset, someone mentioned earlier, about the ego. Ego is a masculine trait. So when a woman has a masculine trait, you got a Gabby Union saying, I go 50-50 when Dwayne Wade said, this is my house. And she says, well, I'm not going to let you say that ever to me again. We're going to pay on everything that's of a big purchase. Because she didn't like the idea of him belittling her. If that was the case, he was just stating a practical fact. This is my house. But she didn't like that, because her masculine nature came out. So a lot of us got to realize she came from a 2-parent household, I believe. You can't just think these girls that come from broken homes are going to be perfect. It's all this mentality thing of which they want to decide. I'm just as much a man to you, and I'm not going to just submit to you because I'm a female, and it's probably the better way of going. That's the issue you got to see,
Yeah, but fam, you also have to look at what was the dynamic in between that 2-parent household, right? There's so many dynamics where the woman is actually running her husband and the daughter's looking at that type of behavior. If the man is not really standing up and leading, then she's going to automatically think like, okay, I seen my mom run over my dad. So it really did, he told me a little something, but it was my mom that was running that. And that's the mentality that she has when she gets out there.
That goes both ways. I get that, but it goes like this. Some that see that form will say, but think that with others that see the other relationship where they're like, I'm not gonna be like my mother, where I kowtow to his every order and instruction. Loving basketball type. The mother that was the cooking and everything. And remember that scene when she went off on the mom in the kitchen saying, why are you always giving in to daddy? Because, her mindset was, like I said, intact parents, intact family.
I think she had to get that mentality from outside influence.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
She had to get that mentality from outside influences, fam. She had
culture,
to.
Bro. The culture,
yes.
like the other guy said, the culture necessarily is bigger than you, bro. So I'm already basically telling me if you out here marrying any Black American a female, bro, like at this point in time, bro, you basically killing your legacy, bro. You basically damning your kids to another couple thousand years, a couple hundred years of hard suffering and shit like that, right? Basically, at this point, as we stand now, culturally, bro, right, where we stand on the game board now, bro. If you choose a Black woman, bro, you taking a step back, bro.
Shout out to Ennis, man. Get his fire to Big Truck when you get a chance. All right, man. I'll shoot it to him on the Cash App, bro. Appreciate it.
No. Fantastic. I was actually gonna send you $5, so you keep that $5. Now we have a net negative.
All right, cool. Great. Hey,
all right, thanks, Ennis. Thanks a lot, Ennis.
Yeah. So shout out to man Armand, bro. Appreciate you, fam.
What?
Yeah, man. But this is what I'm saying. Listen, dog. At the end of the day, and I know people are going to try to turn this into some, listen, this isn't about a hate Black woman thing. This isn't a fucking, fuck the community thing. And no, that's not what we're saying, bro. I'm simply saying as a Black man, dog, you're not going to blame me anymore. Okay. You're not going to blame me for a kid I didn't create. Okay. What happens with Black men is it's a catch-22, nigga. It's a catch 222 with niggas, because if you're not out here having kids, all right, well, why aren't you taking care of the kids that aren't yours? Okay. if you are out here having kids, well, why are you having kids and you're not staying with the bitch that you made the kids with? Okay. If you are staying with the bitch you made the kids with, okay, well, you're staying with the bitch you made the kid with, but why aren't you also taking care of those kids that, what I'm saying, along with your own kids? Listen to the crazy ass
that
shit.
That is slavery, bro.
That's bro, but that's this is why I say it's important we do this, man, because nobody really listens to or breaks down what black men are told on the daily. Shout out to you, bro. Go to FBA, said, look, and you're literally doing this with your family member, somebody that's actually someone you're investing in, and you're giving a new experience that most people, not just even black people, bro, people don't understand, bro. Most people don't never even travel internationally. Okay.
Right.
You're taking your nephew and you're exposing him to another culture, international travel, giving him a whole nother look on life. And like you said, guiding him down that path. You're already doing that. I do the same, and I've done the same with, I got a little brother. I did the same thing for my little brother. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. You know what I'm saying? My brother, my brother's what? Like shit, 16 years younger than me. Okay. So yeah, bro, I don't owe it to or whatever some stranger ass kid when I have somebody that's actually, you know, I'm involved with to or blood related to in life, and I can instill that to. You're not gonna fucking tell me what the fuck to do with my life and who gets my time. Okay. That's one of the things that black men don't even have the autonomy of, to be like, hey man, this is my time, this is my life. I've created these resources, I've become this successful. This is who I want to give it to. Black women get to do this shit all the time. Oh, girl, he too good for him. He ain't this, he ain't that, he ain't that. He don't deserve you, girl.
Ain't enforcing it. I think that's the problem. These niggas
black
ain't.
man, go ahead.
That's I'm saying, put it like this, right? Like it's starting to happen slowly, right? Because like right now, I just came here from a little job. I'm probably gonna go back in like another 30 minutes, finish this paperwork, right? I'm doing calls and everything necessarily, right? We got a whole bunch of black women on the fucking call. All them bitches got 4, 5 kids, 2 kids, 3 kids, baby 3-month-old, baby 6-month-old. I'm sitting here I'm like, oh, y'all hoes out here fucking ain't got no husband, bro. But at the end of the day, bro, the problem is these dudes are not enforcing it, bro. But it's what is starting to happen is it's starting to they don't like the pushback, bro. That's what it's starting to come down. The pushback of fuck you, nigga. I ain't taking care of that kid. Like you saw what's the other video you had up here earlier? The Dr. Umar Johnson video, bro.
Yeah.
That video on TikTok, bro, is damn near almost 1 million views, bro.
And
It's
I'm
damn
telling
near
you,
got almost
and
1 million
again, I
views
keep
of
saying
some comments.
Shout out to you SBE niggas. But like I said, bro, you niggas created this shit for like black men talking or whatever, talk about women or whatever. Nobody is more SBE than black men. Nobody is more fucking shame, blamed, and blame. Shame, nigga, shame on you, nigga, for not wanting to take care of these kids down. That's not yours.
And by the way, fantastic. On that note,
let me break this down, Chuck, before I go. Then I'm gonna let you go. Blame you niggas because you niggas not taking care of these kids that's not yours. And explain to me, nigga, why you don't want to take care of these kids that's not yours. You see the fuck I'm talking about, bro? Like literally, like bro, the black man literally gets fucking shame, blame, explain for every fucking thing, nigga. Which y'all niggas want to turn into a negative against us. I'm like, bro, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, y'all talking about these women, y'all trying to talk to those. Bro, I don't give a fuck about them hoes. Bro, I'm not talking to no hoes. I'm talking to other black men, bro. To wake them the fuck up. To wake black men up and have them realize, bro, it's not your fault. It's not crazy. You're not crazy. Do not take responsibility for these nothing ass niggas and bitches. Bro, live your life, be successful, and choose to give your time and your value to who the fuck you choose to give it to, my nigga. That's what I'm fucking talking about.
No, I agree. But and real quick, what I'm going to think of, I want you to think about all of the times that you've had these women on the mic who basically say, yeah, this dude fucked me and then he got me pregnant and then he left. Then you have to think about it. Was it him that left her? Or was it her that left him? Or was it her that made it impossible for him to stay? Because most men aren't just going to get a woman pregnant and just leave. Chances are there was a reason why he refused to stay, but he never had a chance to actually voice his opinion. So my thinking is the one thing that, and they hate this, the one thing that's so important about black men on YouTube sharing their stories and telling, whether it's Passport Bros, whatever it is that they can't stop you from talking out about it. And that's why they're so angry, because now you have a platform where they can't stop you from telling the truth, or at least telling your side of it. And now with Passport Bros specifically, where you're telling them, listen, fuck you and the community. I'm taking my resources. I'm going to get Maria, or I'm going to get Lupita or whatever, and I'm going to lift her up, and I'm going to have my family. And you're telling the whole world this. Now they understand that you're here, you're willing to cooperate, you're willing to work for it, and you refuse to work and cooperate with certain people because they've made it untenable. And they don't like that. But guess what? That's your goddamn problem. Nobody's going to stop talking. We're going to keep telling the story. And we're going to stay loud.
And another thing I got to say this, the guys got to always remember this. How many times you come across a group of women and think to yourselves, how many are wives or straight concubines or binds for sure? And you'll see, like you saw the picture with the guy from Memphis. A lot of them women in there are binds. So you don't see nothing of any type of wifely quality. So when we say, why does this guy got 15, by 15 women? It's because all of them are binds. The one purpose of which they pretty much serve is just that. You're not going to see them do anything of which you'll say, oh, she's worthy of a ring. She's worthy of a stable lifestyle for the next 30 to 40 years. No, she's worthy of maybe 20 minutes. That's it.
She worth a hot pocket, bro, and a cool drink, bro.
So
they created
wives and binds more to that other ratio of more women being just worth 20 minutes. You shouldn't be surprised by out of wedlock pregnancies, multiple baby daddies, and all that, because that's pretty much her worth to most men. Simple and fact.
Yeah, they created an image pretty much, because I bet you like 50, 60 years ago, like most men would give them the benefit of the doubt. But now they've created an image that as soon as you see the baby hair and, you know, the BBL and all this type of, you already make assumptions. Like damn, I guarantee you she has probably a kid or something. I mean, they've created they've created an image of themselves that is so, like, it's an uphill battle. It's an uphill battle, and most of them are not even willing to put any skin in the game. And they're gonna. And the thing about it is, they're regressing. They're regressing. You know what I'm saying? They're getting even more unruly. I mean, listen. I mean, the average black woman that you walk around, I mean, that you see in your lifetime. I mean, like in life and whatever. Do you assume that they have any wifely qualities? Yes or no?
No.
I mean, it's bad to assume things, but the image that they've created. It's like of twerking and just acting bad or whatever, like all the shit that they embrace. They don't understand that it's an uphill battle no matter what dude that they fuck with. Even the dope dealers and all, they have an uphill battle with him too. The nerds, everybody. They have
Triple Black, brother. Again, each other. Even in these lesbian relationships, man, again, black women are whooping each other's ass, dog. I just told this shit yesterday about these chicks. This chick, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, they can't stand each other. You had a couple of stories of these women deleting each other, man, and stuff like that. So, bro, that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. That's why we have to, bro, stand in this shit, bro. Hold your nuts, my nigga. Bro, don't be no bitch. Listen, bro, this is not about hating black women, bro. This is countering the narrative that's been put on black men for over fucking 30, 40 years at this point, dog.
No, it's telling the truth, bro.
Yeah, this is what this is about. But people are always going to try and flip it. All you niggas don't get no pussy. All you niggas incels. All you niggas. No, motherfucker. I'm tired of getting blamed for shit I ain't got shit to do with. Black women can't get along with nobody. Nobody. Okay? Not the black man, not the white man, not the Asian man, not each other, not the lesbian black woman. Nobody. So how the fuck is it that we're the problem? No, dog. When you take the helm, okay, and you take the reins of the fucking situation, and you say the leader, you the mama and the daddy, you are the fucking matriarch. Everybody got to talk to Big Mama, you know, soul food. We go there every Sunday and eat the hog maws, chitlins, the ribs, all that damn swine. Then you got to cut her foot off. Everybody cry at the funeral. And now it's everybody's fault because nobody motherfucking told Big Mama to stop eating all the goddamn pork. Okay? It's all, yo, you could have told her, what the fuck? Granny older than me. I done told Granny to stop eating that bacon. Granny was eating bacon twice a day.
And they told you, fuck it, you can get out my house if you don't want none.
I'm gonna eat this. I'm gonna eat this till I go see the Lord. And lo and behold, where you at? Okay. So you know what I'm saying? Like, black men get blamed for shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But that, bro, this is here, bro, literally to stand up for this shit, bro, and stand up for us. But I'm sick and tired of being told, man. And again, you niggas are the worst. The black women I can have, we understand. They have to do it. The sisterhood has to protect itself. But you simp ass niggas, bro, that come out here and start shooting us and hamstringing ourselves, bro. Y'all niggas gotta go, man. We gotta call these niggas out, man, and point these niggas out on the bullshit. And I'm glad more and more black men are starting to do this, bro. More and more black men to be like, bro, you on some shit, bro. You need to get the fuck out of here with the bullshit. Because
they ain't got no place to hide no more, bro.
I think
they don't hide on the internet no more.
I think it's actually I think they do it. I mean, I don't know if they probably don't really understand women.
Oh no, they understand, bro. To stop, we gotta stop that part. We gotta stop that part.
You think like I get more pussy than you niggas, like like acting like we as men should down a fucking sword for women. The thing about it is, if you knew the nature of fucking women, they don't give a fuck about that shit. You think that they're gonna appreciate you being the first one to come out there and say, no, they don't give a fuck about that shit. That just you trying to tell men, oh, we need to shut up and let these bitches do whatever the fuck they want to do, and you think that's how we're gonna get respect from them.
And then, like I said, and then be there to save them when they fuck up even further. Nah, bro,
right?
Not here. That shit's dead. That shit dead, dog.
Yeah, you're gonna get rewarded for letting them be unruly. Bitch.
Yeah, nah.
What world does that work in where you just let them bitches run a fuck them up, and then because you're like, oh yeah, bitch, you can do whatever the fuck you want to do, I'm gonna respect you now. Fuck.
But that's the thing, though, Triple Black, and that's how it's been for so long. And that goes back to what I talk about the leadership qualities. One of the biggest things as a leader, or whenever you're trying to change the culture of a place, is, well, this is how we've always done it. This is how he's always done it. You literally have to untrain people and let people know that's not a suitable answer. That's not a suitable way to look at this. I don't care how we always done it. It's obviously being wrong. That's why we're in a deficit. This is why we're at a negative. This is why we're losing. So what we're going to do is we're going to retrain and unlearn the bad behaviors or the bad practices. What's happening right now is our black men are actively becoming the leaders and stepping up to again. Part of leadership is dominance. Okay, establishing and maintaining dominance. Not and people, when you say that certain words, people automatically put a negative connotation on it. But no, manhood within itself is a requirement of dominance and establishment of that. Okay, so black men are doing just that. I'm stepping the fuck up. I'm telling you, no, I'm not gonna shut the fuck up. I know that I'm more than capable of being a leader. I know that I'm a quality black man, not fuck the high value shit. I'm quality overall. Whether I'm making motherfucking 40,000 or I'm making 40 million, I'm that nigga. Okay, I'm him. All right, that's what I'm telling you. Now you're either going to follow me or you're not. I'm not going to beg you. I'm not going to fight you. Okay. If you do not want to follow me and I have something laid out that's clearly going to be a successful way of doing things, the proper way of doing things, I'm using a template that's already been proven to work. If you don't want to follow it, just go over there. All right. You don't want to listen to me. You don't got to listen to me. Get the fuck out of here. But what I'm not going to do and what you're not going to do is tell me to shut the fuck up talking about it and handing out the plan and getting people together that want this shit to be set right finally. That's what you're not finna fucking do. You can stay over there and lie to the hoes and do whatever with these hoes and, try to save these motherfuckers that are too far gone in the wilderness. Hey, that's your calling, brother. Godspeed. Let him be with you. But as for me, bro, this is what we fucking doing over here. If you don't like it, nigga, don't listen. You too.
That's facts, fantastic. For far too long, black women have been. No, for far you said.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead, man.
No, but fantastic. That was spot on. For far too long, black women have been assigning value to men, right? And that value is based on what they can do for them, how much they can provide for them, how much they can get them out of their foolishness. And then once you jump to a certain cute, then they say, okay, you this man, right? All right, so now you this dude, you that dude. Now, just like Fantastic said, man, those days is over. Like, no, I'm valuable already. I know what I got. I know what I'm about. I know what I can do. I know what I can offer you, and this is what it is. So it's time for now, like this program right now, Fantastic. This is spot on, man. And I hope many brothers, after this is over with, look at this and read the comments and comment about how it's time for us to really get to where we need to be and hold our place where we are. So, man, I'm glad to be a part of this panel, Fantastic, man. And you killing it, fam. Keep up the good work.
I appreciate you, brother.
The result of us shutting the fuck up, and I was watching a debate yesterday. I'm not going to name the content creator, but she's pretty popular in this space, right? Like, because niggas have shut the fuck up, this bitch can actually go on her and watch, like, with like 5,000 people watching, right? Like, actually re-engineer biology This bitch basically said like men are the fertilizer, we're not the fucking seed. I was like, how the fuck? And the thing about it, and the thing is, no, I'm just saying you all know who I'm talking about. That the one that has like a conversation just in bad faith. She'll say anything. Like, I hate black men.
All of them, bro. At that point,
right? But the thing about it is she was able, because we shut the fuck up so much. She was able to even say that shit, and nobody checked on her. Like, nobody checked her on it. Like the sisterhood, no. Like I would think at least somebody be like, nah. And then she was taunting him and saying like, you need to read biology because now, the woman, our egg is a seed or some shit like that. She was just saying anything.
It's literally when you get even past the what's name, the man is referred to as the seed, even in not even just Christianity. Okay, he's referred to as
the man is called the seed carrier, and the woman is the seed bearer.
Yeah.
Yes, but what I'm saying is she was taunting everybody. She's like, "Oh, y'all needed a lesson in biology," and she was able to get away with that shit even with her own fans. I'm like, y'all crazy.
Man, she was on her own stuff, right?
Yeah, man. Bro, I already know what that is. And that's why I don't even waste my time trying to convert or even converse with people like that. The hate black men thing, they don't want to have a conversation. That's why I'm not trying to sit to no table. There's not trying to get bitches to come to no table. Bro, I'm saying what the fuck I gotta say. And if you want to have a conversation, have it. But if not, hey, you don't have to fucking listen to me. All right. Bro, I'm just this point, bro. It's too many niggas that's trying to get, niggas participating in shutting niggas up or blaming niggas. And bro, that day is over with, dog. It is. But hey, bro, I greatly appreciate everybody for coming up today and participating, bro. We had 300 in the building, man. If you have not liked it already, man, make sure you guys like it. Also, follow me on social media, man. Miss Fantastic 824, IG, Twitter, all that good stuff, man. We we building all this stuff up. And that's that on that one, bro. Catch y'all on the next one. Holla.
Appreciate it.
All right.